Welcome back, everyone. This is Arcadia 2, your home with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and it's finally time for the top 8. My name is Vision, and this is my beautiful co-commentator,
Young Iggy.
and we have some exciting matches coming up and some really good storylines.
So yeah, we have Nox Umbra versus Longo in winner's side of things, as well as Tarek as True 4 and True 4. In losers, we have Dark Thunder against Hope.
Yeah.
And
Ruven and Robin GG.
the
and
Northern
Ruven,
Derby.
Yeah, Ruven, quite a breakout performance.
Definitely.
In some ways. I saw him play versus, I think it was Young Eevee yesterday, and he absolutely controlled everything. And it was impressive simply because Young Eevee has such a good grasp on the neutral, probably against Chrom, you know, the Mr. R experience.
Definitely.
And so he's one of the players that I'm really looking forward to watch today. But of course, the rest of the players, even as interesting as well. We have Tarek and True 4, which is quite a classic here in Germany. And Longo versus the lone French invader, Nox Umbra.
Yeah, talking about invaders, we have 6 Germans who defend their home countries, and we have only 2 invaders in top 8. We have Nox Umbra coming from France, and we have Hope, who probably wasn't on anyone's list for top 8.
No.
Just spawning here and coming top 8 with this hero from Denmark. And he's going to play against Dark Thunder, who's probably one of the top 3 players in Germany. So that's a really tough opponent.
Yeah, I'm super looking forward to this because Hope, as you've mentioned, quite a surprise. I saw his tweet where he said, I'm doubting that I'm going to go out of pools. But he made it, and now he's in top 8. And I saw him play yesterday. He had such an exciting match versus True 4 and was so close. So I'm excited for him. I mean, you don't see Hero too much. So... But our first match is actually Robin GG versus Ruven.
Yeah, so as I always said, the Northern Classic, right? Like Ruven coming from Schleswig-Holstein and living in Hamburg right now. Robin GG still living in Schleswig-Holstein, but both are living very close to Arcadia itself. They are defending their home turf in the northern of Germany. Yeah. And Ruven rocking the Chrom, character that many people have dropped, has fallen off the meta a bit, but he is representing the Chrom, while Robin GG has gone with the Peach for the whole of Smash 4, whole of Ultimate. Yeah. He's a character specialist, and so is Ruven. So it's very interesting to see a matchup where both characters have very explosive advantage state.
Yeah.
Good neutral.
I kind of saw the same yesterday with Robin GG versus Tsuba, both character specialists, and I'm really excited. I'm not too sure. What do you think of this matchup? As far as I know, you played Chrom too.
I played Chrom for the longest time too.
Oh, you dropped
I dropped him.
Does that mean you dropped? No.
I did drop him,
to all the Chrom mates.
Yeah, the Chrom mates have a hard time in the meta, but I think the matchup is okay for Chrom. I like Chrom in the matchup, but it's very explosive. Yeah. The advantage state is super good on Peach, but also Peach has a super good advantage state on you, and especially the counter is very hard to come by with the up B from Chrom, because sometimes with some counters like Ike or something you can space around, but a Peach counter works where Toad is spreading out the poison. And Chrom cannot escape that. There are very, very limited options for Chrom to escape that. I think there's only one true max spaced option, but you have to hit that every time in a tournament setting, so that's really hard to hit. So I think the matchup probably slightly Peach favored, but Ruven has shown that he can make that Chrom work in the most obscure matchups ever. Yeah. Even though he has only a single win on Robin in the serious tournament, he's now aiming for a second win as we start with that top 8. Ruven versus Robin GG, ladies and gentlemen, top 8.
It's gonna be hype now, and of course we see the turnip coming up, and that's what we saw yesterday. Like Robin GG has such an explosive combo game, but of course so does Ruven. And as you've mentioned, the advantage state, I think that's where this set will be decided.
You can hold that advantage longer, right? So we see Battlefield as the first pick. I think Peach is super fine with that stage, but so is Chrom, because you can get these up air extensions, make devastating combos, and also don't get punished that hard for a missed up B maybe. So that stage is really benefiting Chrom here. So is Robin GG taking over a small lead here? But as I say that, Ruven small advantage state, and now he's in the lead, but up B. And that's exactly what I mean. Oh, he catched it. That was so smart by Ruven, aware that there are the turnips coming, and he's catching it right from Robin as he takes the lead back.
I get such a smart player vibe from both of these players. As far as I know, Ruven is also, I've heard, like the king of Schleswig-Holstein, like a very confident player in this northern region. So You've mentioned before that they played quite a lot of matches, right? But Robin GG usually takes these?
Yeah, like they met a ton at weeklies, obviously, and
Yeah.
the set count with weeklies is probably something like 10-3 or something.
Whoa.
But at actual tournaments who like matter and have more than weekly entrants, there are 4 sets, I think. 3 went for Robin, 1 went for Ruven, but Ruven recently improved a lot and had some good results at RCADIA Smash and other tournaments, so I wouldn't be surprised if Ruven takes his second win over Robin here.
Yeah, I see that this is quite even just in the way they both approach neutral, and you saw these stocks went out back to back. Now the 50% combo, how does Ruben retaliate? And these combos,
They just hold in on each other, right? They don't camp, they just hold up their buttons and see who wins. Very hyped to see this right now.
I feel
But
like
it's dead even.
I feel like Ruben also is like quite optimized, right? Like I never see him like all the combos that he gets started. It's always like 30, 50% even. And so 2 combo characters against each other.
Yeah,
Quite
we-
interesting, and he never misses these.
Jab
He
to back
never
air
misses
is an
these.
absolute classic by now. If you are in 2022 and you miss jab to back air with Crom, you are doing something wrong here. So and Ruven does not miss that because he's not doing anything wrong. But good, the fair into the jab. It was so smart. But now Ruven kind of running away with this, almost a full stock lead right here on Robin, and Robin is finding a way here back. But Ruven, his lead is way too big right now.
Yeah, and
Fair off stage.
Ruben knows, okay, you play Peach, try to land on me, I can shock you out with all of my moves. And you saw that he was so confident with the parry, like, okay, I know you're probably gonna try like down air or nair. And once he got the parry, he immediately built up these percentages. But now Robin GG finally able to take this with a forward air.
But
Let's see, is the
115% ledge trap situation, that's where Crom excels, but Peach somehow gets center stage, and now it's time for Robin to somehow get this done. Good combo started
And
down
here we
tilt.
go, here we go, here we go.
Super sick combos, 50%, and Crom off stage. He somehow escapes in the back air, not quite killing yet.
I don't think like maybe he expected a jump or something, and that was
This is
quite
devastating.
dangerous.
Oh,
no
the
way!
suicide!
No,
What
he-
happened?
Wait.
What happened? I think this is like going. Oh my god.
No,
The first game of top 8 is.
You can't be serious
So-
right now. What is happening?
Maybe I can explain something as a former Crom main. So when the game started out, it was like public that Crom had these suicide combos where Crom would die second, and they were pretty viable. But they actually changed that. But
Okay.
it's somehow buggy because Crom up is a super screwed up move, and
Yeah.
they should have probably programmed it better. But
Probably
we
some
now
moves
saw
better.
that Crom kind of died first, but kind of didn't. So that's why we have they died at the exact same moment. And I think the ruling on this is that both have to play a best of 1 stock game to decide who wins game 1.
Oh wow.
But why? Why the top 8 just started?
Yeah, no, this is like I did not expect this at all, and I'm just like perplexed right now.
I've never seen it on commentary. I
No.
know that yesterday we already saw a game of last stock being replayed because of a pop off that closed the game and stuff, and it all went kind of weird, and they replayed the last stock.
Okay.
Bicel versus Eunice it was.
Mhm.
But to see, Robin won the game, it seems.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe they just like
No, they
talked it out with each other.
I don't know, but I think like if the sudden death was there, they should have probably replayed with 1 stock. I think that's how far the rule set goes. But
Okay. I mean, do you know if this is kind of like with Ganondorf, where if he side Bs you off stage, isn't it that Ganondorf wins? Or is that changed too?
no, with Ganondorf, it's
Oh, they do it. You're right.
yeah, they do the 1 stock thing. So it's not 1-0 for Robin GG as you see in the stream right now. It's actually still 0-0, but they have to play a 1 stock match because they died at the exact same moment because of Crom up B. So
Yeah.
with the 1 stock, they are deciding who takes this first point on the board.
The pressure's on for Ruben. I feel like he had such a good lead, and it's quite unfortunate that we now have to replay it. I'm sure he tried to hit the ledge with his up B in the last game too, and now he has to replay this.
But he definitely has the composure to bounce back from that because he's a Crom man, he always knows how it feels to die early or die to a single mistake, so he's definitely ready to play that out. And even though he's on 130% right now, he's not out yet because Crom 25% with these up Bs, and this is kill percent practically.
He's so good at evading these turnips too,
Yeah.
and he tried to shock out like the double jump forward air from Robin GG. Does he get something started with a down tilt perhaps?
It's dead even right now, but Peach Crom definitely has better kill options than Peach here, and Ruven basically just need one jab or something to get the stock here.
And you saw he's just trying to control the space in the center stage. Maybe tries to shark out something with a back air, and that was quite dangerous if he would have tagged out.
That would have been the stock, but it's still up for debate who wins that first game here.
She's getting low.
Oh, the Nair connects, but
what that
good air
turnip
dodge.
almost.
The dash attack not quite killing, but Ruven in a horrible position right now.
You don't want to be that.
Once again with the air dodge, good fair from corner, but now he needs this one hit, otherwise Peach will kill with an air or anything. Good grab.
That was an insane grab. You really have to be fearless to do something like that in this situation, and that's the back air that kills.
RCADIA taking game 1, that must be devastating for Ruven, who basically had that first game, but Robin kind of bounced back with that up B thing. He probably also DI'd that right, I guess. You need to DI that correctly to not die first. But oh, that was very, very...
That was such an explosive start for game 1. What is going on?
Not only explosive, it was probably the weirdest start to an top 8 ever. Like, one stock in the first game of top 8. You only see that at RCADIA, ladies and gentlemen. You know, that the tournament where crazy stuff happens, you know?
Yeah, if you're in the Hamburg region, don't forget, public viewing is for free. You can come over anytime, no? And for the rest of the viewers, I think this is quite an exciting start, and maybe, you know, sets the stage for everything that is yet to come. And now, as a Chrome main, what do you think is the counter pick?
So obviously, as a Chrome main,
as a former Chrome main,
as a Chrome main, you definitely want to go Town and City. Also against Peach, even though Peach is good on the stage too, but Chrome excels so hard from the stage, but it's probably banned. So I would guess everything with platforms is good, because you can easily juggle Peach to endless percentages. You saw the Battlefield pick in the first game helped both characters quite well, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see Battlefield again. There it is. Commentator's blessing.
Commentator's blessing indeed.
So yeah, Battlefield again. Both players are probably very fine with that stage. Both excel there. Peach can land a bit easier, but also Chrom's juggling and combo extensions are way better. So
yeah, we see it right here. That's quick 60% almost, and he tried to hard read the side B, and I think he had like almost the exact read, but RobinGG recognizing it and going to the ledge with the side B, not overextending onto the stage with aggressive options, because as we all know, that side B is quite safe after you hit a shield.
Definitely.
It's the ledge.
Oh, the back air, very smart. The Toad not coming out in time, otherwise Ruven would be dead. But he is not, so he has a ledge trap situation where he can secure the kill, but once again off stage, the Toad coming in. And
oh my god, that just looks so...
He still has a jump, good air dodge, but...
Turnip.
And oh, the perfect spacing, Ruven, you're the GOAT. That was a perfect spacing, the one spacing option where you do not get hit by Toad.
And that forward air just barely not killing simply because he DI'd in so hard trying to hit the forward air, and that's the back air finally gets that first
back air finally getting that kill, but the deficit is not too big as the turnip connects and Ruven is dead.
These turnips. And of course, the more percentage you have, they will send you farther away.
And so was for Ruven. The stock was sealed after that turnip, even though it was a normal turnip, no stage phase. Now he's dead even, but the good combos started down tilt, good nair combos.
Good recognition. You saw how he didn't overextend with the combo.
Yeah, definitely. He called himself, yeah, let's just wait what Ruven is doing, but so dangerous with the umbrella, almost killing them.
That reminds me of some Smash 4 shenanigans with that umbrella, if you remember, and when that umbrella killed that Zero, that was always jank.
I saw that, but I didn't play Smash 4, so I wouldn't know how that feels.
Okay. RobinGG probably knows
how that feels. Yeah. He's been a veteran for the longest time with that character.
I feel like you, as you mentioned, always with the Peach.
Maybe sometime with the Daisy, but always, you know, with the princesses.
Yeah.
But Ruven, another raw back air, but he needs to secure the stock better sooner than later because Robin is running away with this.
And that ledge trap situation just didn't go as planned. And that pivot grab sliding over the stage.
Waveland. Not quite killing. It was so smart, but it didn't work out, and Robin survives. So
doesn't seem like an option that would usually kill, because that was 150%.
On the ground, it typically kills at 190, 180.
Wow.
So he probably tried to mix up the DI from Robin.
Oh, and there we go, and it worked. Good recognition from Ruven, not challenging the side B that hits the shield, because as we know, RobinGG can just do a move after this, and nice turnip catch with RobinGG reads it.
That was so good by Robin.
Yeah.
First with the nair, he faked out an edge guard and just went back with the nair to bait out Ruven's air dodge.
Yeah.
And then Ruven tried to recover with the jump, and he instantly got covered with the fair. So Robin up 2-0 now. Even though Ruven really tried his best so far, things kind of went bad for him, and he had a bit of you could probably say unluck with the first game. That was just unfortunate. But now maybe the mental game is a bit challenged, because that's just hard, and you're 2-0 behind against the top player in Germany.
Yeah.
And that's really a rough bummer, especially if you have a negative set record already. I feel like it's happening again, you know?
It's just so problematic simply because he kind of had that first game in the bag, and then all of this unfortunate stuff happened, and then this replayed game was so close too, and then all of a sudden, what's happening? You're down 2-0. And what I really like about Robin GG is at the start of the set, it seemed like he always tried to get a snipe with his turnip, but by now he knows, okay, Ruven is able to catch these, he's ready for this, and I'm gonna expect this and hit you with my edge guarding move simply if you try to catch the turnip.
That's the adaptation that top players are made of, and
instantly.
But also Ruven coming with these adaptations, instant 50% at the start of the match when Robin started to equalize, but there is one more jab into the nair. Edge trap situation.
My god, the stage is so cool, by the way.
Yeah, it's a very, very cool stage. Like, also the glass zones and the competitive stuff. I'm not into Kingdom Hearts that much, but just a cool competitive stage. I'm happy it's here.
And
better than Lila.
This is like this is like the only DLC stage that made it into the rules set, right?
Actually, like, there was some debate about Northern Cave, but copyright issues as well as light effects made it illegal, I think.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff going on in that stage.
Definitely.
There's one thing that I can mention about this matchup is that the neutral B, like bringing out Toad, seems so deadly for Chrom. It's not even looking fair at this point.
Yeah, it's very, very hard. And Robin just completely popped off on Ruven in that second stock. The combo was completely crazy. We didn't even mention that. And then suddenly the up smash read about the shield drop. Ruven suddenly with his back against the wall, last stock in this tournament potentially, where Robin is completely running away with this. Down to the side B. Stop, let my man Ruven breathe.
That is so confident from Robin GG. You know he's in his head right now, and if he has to hit this, he has to hit this. This is crucial. right now.
Good roll read from Ruven, but you can't really do much, and you can't take much more damage here, because if you take more damage, Peach will just going to kill you with every move. The kill power is there. Side B miss, no punish.
Stock too, and like as Chrom, you know, like favorable position is to box out your opponent with all of these big moves. But now it seems, it looks like Ruven just has to commit. He has to bring this back, and approaching Peach with all your aggressive options is dangerous simply because one mistake gets hard punished.
He missed the nair, and that might be it. Off stage, the turnip. Good air dodge by Ruven. Not the catch though, but there's the back end. It's going to seal it. Robin GG taking it over 3-0 over Ruven, but to be honest, Ruven did make a good show out of it.
Yeah, it was. I feel like I don't think he lost his spirit after losing the first game, but I'm certainly sure that it was in some ways like, you know, bringing down the mood, and maybe he started doubting his options because he seemed so confident in the first game. But of course, Robin GG, 3 words: top player adaptation.
Yeah, definitely. But the thing with Ruven is probably, you know, it's always a tournament setting. No one is 100% consistent in a tournament setting, and we all know Ruven could have probably played a bit better, especially in that second and third game at the beginning. But you know, sometimes unfortunate stuff happens, and now you're out at 7th place as not a top 8 seed. That's definitely an achievement, and I think Ruven can be proud of himself, and definitely a strong showing by the Chrom main from the northern of Germany.
Yeah, racked up quite a lot of good wins too, but Robin GG is just, you know, I saw this in some ways yesterday as well when Dark Thunder played against Ente, where some of these, I guess, newer players, like new rising stars, so to say, go up against like the old blood, you know, the established players, these really good top players here in Germany, and you just see like a skill difference. You see like there's something in the neutral, there's something in the adaptation process where it seems really hard for these new players to like close the gap. And Robin GG just proved it. Like sometimes you just get, you know, it's like this phrase, better playered in some ways.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. That's the aura that these players carry you, you know?
Yeah.
Also, if you always play against top players, that's why some of these top players are so prone to upset, or not prone to upsets, because they are just aware that they have these aura and they will choose the right options. The confidence you saw from Robert GG, right? The one combo into the side beach attempt, he just knew I could do it, right?
Yeah.
And that's where some of these close to upsets crumble, because top players have this amazing confidence.
Yeah.
But speaking about losers round 1, where we are still staying, Dark Thunder against Hope. Dark Thunder is a player that I would have definitely guessed would be in winners, but he fell to Tarek, which is like probably a seeding thing. But
as far as I know, Tarek never beat Dark Thunder before. But yesterday, you know,
he
Kazuya
completely
Mishima-
stomped on him. Like, Dark Thunder is a super consistent player, but if he gets beaten 3-0, that's something that you should remember for the longest time. That's a statement. On the other side, the sole Danish representation in this top 8 with Hope coming on the stage, rocking the hero, a DLC character that is not considered to be like top tier like Joker or Pyramithra, but he's like coming in with the character, doing some really, really cool things, and just being a cool guy all around, right? He's just chill to hang around with.
I just love that, as far as I know, he used to go by the tag Sir Shy Guy, and he used to play Isabel, as far as I know, in early Ultimate, unless I get...
Yeah, it could be true. I'm not sure, to be honest.
And now, when Hero came out, I feel like he really just got into this role as this character specialist, because Hero, quite unconventional, simply because this moveset is so weird. Just gotta admit, it's quite
really
a
weird
moveset. You have moves in the, like, your areas come out really slowly, but you also have like crit and all of these moves that you can buff yourself. Kind of like Shock, but I feel like that's what makes this character so interesting too.
And I think that's probably the most interesting set of the top 8
Yeah.
so far, because these two have never played each other. It's a very obscure matchup. I've talked to Hope before this set, and Hope said that he's kind of confident in the matchup. They have once played on Wi-Fi where Hope won, but he knows that it's offline a different beast. But the thing is, Hero can always somehow win. You know, if the game wants Hero to win, he will win. You know, so he feels kind of confident. He thinks Hero is winning the matchup, and Dark Thunder is obviously the guy to beat at the tournament, right? Together with Tarek probably, because of quick stick Q. But the Flame Breath is not working because of the balance, and this is something you need to know in the matchup because it reversed the situation. And Hope is now in the lead here. Good job, but. Dark Thunder, he only needs 1 or 2 openings, and there it is, a fair no jump on. Oh, actually,
watch out for that! Watch out for that! And as you've mentioned, Dark Thunder is so such an established player and also so smart, and he always knows how to shock out all of your fears when you try to play against him. Like right there, he didn't go for like a grab or anything. He didn't go for command grab. He knew, okay, maybe he's gonna like roll, and I can just like up tilt. And that's what's so crazy about him. He always has these reads, and that's why I also feel like maybe habits, or rather matchups, don't mean too much for Dark Thunder.
The Thwack at 30% did not kill. You know, you want to kill that Bowser as early as possible. Throwing out these moves, I think the Sizzle and the Thwack doing the damage here, 60% on Bowser.
Tomahawk.
Good up B. The up B is actually frame 4. Did you know that? Crazy early.
Did it come out that fast for real? Oh wow.
Yeah, Hope told me about that. That's crazy.
So it is a good out of shield option.
Yes, if you have platforms, it's a very good out of shield option. The Thwack not killing, of course, Bowser only on 90% here. The up B out of shield doing the necessary damage to equalize the stocks here, but
wow, and this single jab into I know you're gonna roll, I'm just gonna command grab you. Almost a ledge trap.
Very, very dangerous situation, but Hope manages to get back on stage. We have a dead even game here right now. 100% on both these players. Good up B, but Dark Thunder's ready with the fair.
Oh wow, nice mix up, and he knew he's gonna jump on the stage, and that's just a ledge pressure and slash. Side
No
B?
mash on Dark Thunder was so smart. That was so smart.
How does he know all of
How
this?
does he know that?
How
That
does
was
he
a
know?
preparation. That was a preparation.
And
But
now we
here,
have the buffs.
Accelerate. That's such a deep edge guard. And oh, he was going to do it to him. But oh, the combo. That was so smart.
How that was so fast, I didn't even catch it. Was it like the neutral B into forward
Yes,
air?
it was neutral B into accelerate forward air. That's such a smart thing. And you know, Hope is the guy who plays these weird characters and he's just making them work somehow. And this is exactly what Hope is doing here with the hero. Having a lead into the last stock against Dark Thunder, a guy he would probably be very happy to upset.
Gotta watch out for the mana though. If you're off stage with no mana, and we saw that yesterday was true 4, Dark Thunder can just throw out this forward end. It could spell the curtains. Oh wow, he was up.
And this Staff Smash, no, it is not. The down tilt. Hope was not ready to pull the trigger there. But now, again, that even situation in the last stock here. This is basically last hit.
And what kind of spells will he pull out? We just saw, I think it was Sizzle, but like maybe Kaboom. Do you think Kaboom can already kill at this percentage? Ooh,
I think so, but the F tilt not quite taking it.
Zoom,
He gets the zoom coming in clutch for him, but he absolutely needs to stay away from these options and regain some mana here because, man, you have no mana.
You gotta watch out now, you gotta watch out now. Really, both of these players have to watch out for the mana. It's getting tight now. That even percentage is the
edge guard and Hope securing that game 1 over Dark Thunder. That's certainly a surprise.
That was so clutch too, and you saw like maybe he expected like this little I'm gonna drift away from Dark Thunder. Such good recognition, and I feel like he pushed him like in some ways he really pushed his last stock with very aggressive options too. Even though his mana was getting low, he was not scared at all.
Yeah, he was like, he held his composure.
Yeah.
He was like keeping his time because Bowser has a hard time approaching, and then when Bowser was at his weakest off stage, he just went for the fair, didn't even need mana for that because why should he, and securing that first game here. And you know, the thing is, if you keep the long game with Bowser, he is eventually going to pick up on some habits.
Yeah.
So Dark Thunder is a player who has like these important reads, like an F smash or something, and he has them ready for the exact same the exact perfect moment. So Hope better wants to close this out fast because Dark Thunder is going to pick up more steam as the set goes on, and you do not want to play a game 5 set against that guy. So you better win that second game here too.
Yeah, I feel like there's hardly any better player in Germany who can like just sniff out your the options that you're trying to pick, like just the adaptation that he always brings to the table is so good. And let's see how he maybe he has to adapt to this matchup too. As far as I know, in Germany we only have Lucha Littman who seriously plays this character, right?
Yeah, but he is playing this character a lot, and I think he has played against Dark Thunder too, but I'm not sure right now. But yeah, Lucha Littman is the guy with hero in Germany. That was a bit greedy because obviously that F smash would have killed because it's a double buffed F smash.
Yeah.
But yeah, it missed, and Dark Thunder, aware with the frame data, knows that the double smash is barely going to connect and taking the stock here. Such amazing awareness from Dark Thunder.
Kaboom. Gets the advantage state for the center stage. And yeah, as you've just mentioned, like going for these greedy options was Dark Thunder, who, as we all know, has this really good recognition and space, like this awareness for central stage and space awareness. Like he just knows I can just roll out and like F smash you with something because that move is so laggy, and that's when we see it again.
Yeah, now Hope is getting a bit greedy, no mana on him. He needs to somehow recover. He still has some mana left, but this is no mana.
He needs to get Zoom. Oh, he had Zoom too.
But he didn't react in time, and now he's on his last stock, and the plan win game 2 and win the set fast is kind of falling apart here.
That's what
Dark Thunder. The demon has awakened.
Yeah.
As Dark Thunder is completely steaming over Hope right now.
He just knows all the options right now. Like Hope can't really move. Maybe he doesn't really have like the best menu right now, like just the option selects with these spells. Dark Thunder just kind of knows all the options, and you know he doesn't even get hit by like these aerial moves. He knows you can just do your moves. I can hold this shield.
You can tell that Hope is completely fallen out of character here. He is very scared. Committing to these options. Good neutral beat here, but the deficit is almost too big to ever recover from because every move is going to take over back and not actually yet killing, but try to recover from that.
It's just too high right now, and I've heard yesterday on commentary too, like the neutral beat from Hero is actually one of the like best neutral beats in the game simply because it just eats shield.
It eats shield, it has amazing kill power, and it took the stock here on a heavy at 150%, I think. So that was amazing by Hope to have the recognition for that. But it's definitely true that, you know, Bowser, Dark Thunder, he's just rolling back these games. And I don't know what's counterpick here for for Hope at that point, because he seemed kind of figure out in that game.
Yeah, it's always like I guess, bad sign when you like barely win game 1 and then you get steamrolled in the second game.
Yeah.
But of course, if there's one thing with these top players, it's that they know every game is just a game. Like there's no leads. Every stock is a stock, and if Hope can like hold on to such a mindset, I feel like he can still turn this around for sure. Simply because, well, aside from being a very good and talented player, Hero's the type of character who can catch you off guard with new situations.
Definitely. And the thing is, you know, every single game, it doesn't matter if you get a free stock or a last hit win. Every game is a game win, and that's why it's still 1-1 here, even though Dark Thunder clearly have more domination of that in the set so far. But Hope is still in this, and can definitely win this. Good awareness here from the ledge trap. No center stage.
I feel like maybe he needs to go for these, like, you know, these self buffs just a tad bit more, you know. In the first game, we really saw him bring out, like, the, what's it called again, like, the reflector bounce, I think?
Yeah, it's called bounce.
Yeah, and if he can, like, maybe just get away with the fire breath, maybe he can get some more space, set up more spells. But right now, Dark Thunder just kind of knows. Just knows.
He's ready for other options. He's always landing and shielding because Hope is...
Oh, F-Smash.
that was a misinput, but the F-Smash is
Does
not
he
killing
shield?
there. The Kaboom also not connecting, and now Hope's off stage. Not anymore, but he definitely wants that KO somehow to be secured. But Dark Thunder is still living, and that's where he's the most dangerous. This is the
Oh,
kill,
yeah,
though.
yeah,
Good
yeah.
roll there from Hope. Dark Thunder was probably thinking he's not doing that again, right? But he did. And that was working for Hope here, so it's kind of even. But what is even against Bowser if he just, you know, kills you at 50?
Yeah, and I feel like playing around this fire breath, that's what is so important for Hope right now. Or in general when you play against Bowser, simply because that move just it does so much burst stance. And if you can like roll behind him, especially as hero, get him free F smash and maybe a crit. And that could kill at 50 at any time.
That's true, but right now we see Dark Thunder kind of picking up the pace again as he's already having Hope at 110% and Hope already committing to a greedy F smash again, and that is hard, but good edge guard here. Maybe he
Beats the
can
double
equalize
jump.
it. He's going super deep with the fair. The down air not connecting here, but
I feel like there's like one angle that hero can't really like cover that well. It's gotta be the angle below, simply because the down air, as far as I know with hero.
super good awareness. In case you didn't know,
Yeah.
the Bowser up B has a lot of lag after the hit. You can almost do any move after that. So Hope with the awareness knows that the F smash is definitely going to kill and the best option he could use. So good
But
one for him.
it's also like quite hard to react to because Dark Thunder, he knows I can cross up the shield just left, right. So
Ideally, we want to probably do a down smash, but Hope committed to the F smash, so good one by him.
He
And
knew.
it's still kind of even. Last stock again, last hit kind of, but yeah, Hope's on 100.
Oh, he has no mana now.
Good
Someone's
job
in.
connecting, but yeah, good ledge jump not working out though, and
Parody.
Oh,
No.
not rolling there. You need to roll that. That's always a roll or a spot dodge if you're
Yeah.
confident. But
I mean, that
so
option just
unfortunate.
comes out so suddenly too, you know? It's like Dark Thunder did not use this in neutral, I feel like, the whole set, not even once. Like, he used it at the ledge, sure, but not center stage. And then
and
it's
you
like,
just suddenly use it and it works because
Yeah.
it's the option you do not expect there. Good
yeah.
awareness.
And then you drop the shield because you're like, okay, I blocked it. And then he falls back down. And of course, maybe Hope even expected, like, what if he just stays on the platform? Maybe that's why he dropped the shield too. And so, really good mind game in this department.
And now Hope on his potentially final game of the tournament. Does he want to end it at 7th place with such a legendary run? But he's still in this. Maybe he can even advance to the next round, but he needs to beat this demon who was just awakened after the first game. Dark Thunder looks like a prime favorite for the tournament, actually.
I'm just so glad to see that, first of all, we have a hero in top 8, but at the same time, like, Hope didn't really lose his hope after, like, getting kind of steamrolled in the second game.
No, he picked it up again and came back super strong, but he didn't quite close out that second game, even though he has the chance to crit, and it's dead even, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
in game 4.
Goodbye on that one. If you get crit, I think it's gotta be like 60%. That would kill you too. Barely not hitting the snooze. And zoom. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Gotta stay safe now, because I feel like that's where it counts. You have to get this lead versus Bowser, because you don't wanna commit too much against him. If you have a lead, you can play it safely, and that was
Edge guard, super good awareness. Dark Thunder once again catching the low recovery, and now Hope kind of on the last stock of the tournament needs a miracle here. These SDs!
what? No!
He SDs, how unfortunate. That's the thing with Accelerate, right? You are so buff that you may be overestimating yourself.
I don't know
So
what
unfortunate.
happened. I don't know what happened because,
Um,
like, you saw in the second stock, he used like a hatchet man off stage, which is, just get faired, I guess. I mean, there's no super armor
No.
off stage as far as I know. And then, like, what happened here? He just, well,
He kind of went for a deep edge guard,
Yeah.
then wanted to recover, but only had the small up B and didn't snap ledge. So Hope, unfortunately, going out at 7th place here at Arcadia, but it's definitely a poor performance to be proud of because
Yeah.
he kind of, Denmark is a good region.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
have a super major with Valhalla, but I hope it's coming back soon because I want to go there one time.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they have like
Frank, if you're watching, we're waiting for Valhalla.
Hope being the best player in Denmark,
Yeah.
he has a hard time representing his country as his fellow countrymen are not always getting these top 8 placements. He's the only one from the top there, but he managed to get top 8 here. He beat West's very own Toxic Goofy to get here. So good playing against German players. Almost beat True4.
Yeah. Oh my
who's
god.
also, as we're speaking about True4, there is still winner's side to be played. Oh,
yeah.
it was a
Let's
genius.
not forget there was the match for top 8 winner's side yesterday, and yeah, it was a very commendable run from Hope. I just feel like at the end he maybe lost some composure or something, and that's just the pressure that Dark Thunder as a top player just. As a really, like, both of these players, of course, top players, but like Dark Thunder just so seasoned.
He has
doing
this
his
aura,
thing.
this
Yeah.
scary aura,
It's Bowser too, like match made in heaven. Dark
Yes,
Thunder and
it's,
Bowser,
it's
like
perfect.
perfect.
You could
yeah.
never imagine Dark
Yeah.
Thunder in a different
Yeah.
character, right?
No,
You have
no.
this guy who's completely on top of things all the
Yeah.
time, and then you have Bowser, a character
Yeah.
who's completely can absolutely steamroll you if
Yeah.
you're not aware at any single moment, and that's a perfect combination actually.
Yeah.
So as we spoke, Hope losing to True4 and winners, to Dark Thunder and losers. That are 2 losses that are absolutely respectable. And True4 hasn't lost a single set yet. He kind of, many people have kind of laughed. True4 is entering. Cool to hear that. He hasn't entered in like 2 years.
yeah.
He had a few tournaments, of course, but he has mostly moved to content creation. But now he actually is in winner's side of top 8, and he's still got it. His Shulk is looking super fire yesterday against.
He's just proving like, hey, doubters, what's up? I know I'm doing the content, but doesn't mean I get rusty. That doesn't mean that.
We mostly saw the Roy from him, even at Smash World, so he played Roy. But now we saw his Shulk back again. He's finally getting back some steam and instantly winners top 8 in the German national. So that's completely crazy. But
beating Otek, who has been on quite a rise recently.
Yes.
Like Otek has
Otek
been
win is crazy.
absolutely, like Otek, I feel like he was probably seated above.
He was definitely seated above.
Yeah.
The thing with True4 and Tarek is these two have a long history of knowing each other.
Yeah.
They are both in the same crew, Starfighters.
Good friends too. Good
I
friends
think
too.
Starfighter Z or something like that. And they play a lot together. They are a static doubles team. They have traveled to different countries together. They are very good friends, of course. And they have a set record of 4-4. It's completely even. It's a perfect anime storyline here right now. Tarek has won the recent 3 sets, though. I have spoken to Tarek and wait.
Oh yeah.
This is not the match, right?
This is
Okay.
Doria.
So I have spoken to Tarek before the set, and he already told me it's going to be Shul Kazuya because Tarek is feeling Kazuya. He's enjoying the character, and of course,
He's so good with Kazuya.
whereas Ninja is still his main. He has so much fun with Kazuya. He's enjoying the game, and that's what it's all about, right? Even if you're a top player, you want to enjoy the game as much as possible. So
yeah, if you can be in top 8 with like a character that you enjoy, and like that just means that you can just like freely play. You don't really have to bring out all of these expectations if you play with your main character, because as we all know, Kazuya is still his like, I guess, co-main.
yeah,
Still
probably
is
is
still
common,
in
right?
some ways a secondary, and then it's like you can just kind of rely on the secondary, and then if things go south, well, still have Greninja.
Of
Don't
course.
have to pressure myself.
And the thing is, with Tarek's Kazuya is he has that explosiveness, right? You need to adapt against the Kazuya in the tournament setting. That's where Kazuya gets really scary. And so I think the recent set at Smash World Tour was even a 3-0, if I'm being correct, with the Kazuya against Shulk. Where he finally put up the Shulk in the second set. I think Tarek is the prime favorite to win this. He's also, after Quick's DQ, he's probably the prime favorite to win the tournament.
Yeah.
But he has to face an opponent who, 1, is a very good friend of him, who knows him well, and 2, is playing Shulk, a character with such a huge sword, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
Kazuya, he uses his bare hands and bare, legs.
His bare his burly legs here.
He's only using his body, but the Chulk has a giant sword, and Truefor is very, very ready to use these hitboxes to box you out very, very slowly, and Kazuya does not like to be camped, and we will be seeing how that will work out for Tarek. So I think we are in for a very, very exciting set. The button check should be over.
Yeah, and of course it's quite interesting because True4 kind of on the return, but now Tarek. Let's just talk about the tournament that he went to, like, I think 2 weeks ago. It was in Spain. Yeah, yes. Glory.
Yeah.
And he got second place, beating Quick, too. Like, I think it was Quick, and it was also... Palutena player? I'm just misremembering.
No, he beat Leon, the French Leon, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
And Raflo?
Raflo, yeah, that's right, Raflo.
Did he beat Raflo?
Yeah, and Raflo was on a tear, like, ever since, like, going to the US, beating Glutony too.
Tarek has a crazy momentum right now, and that's why we're going to see him on the Kazuya here, as things have worked out pretty well for him, but the first hit is going to land with True4 with the back end. We already see these kind of long hitboxes by True4 as he's throwing out a lot of sword hits.
And you just saw like this like crouch dash, and Tari's just so good at doing it. And that crouch dash just sometimes goes through moves, and
he's so deep, and Tarek still has that jump, but the down smash not quite connecting. And there's the opening, guys. Tarek's Kazuya is so crazy. His advantage state easily his biggest strength, but the down air. True4 still living there with 90% on board.
Can we just talk about this kick? Just sends you so far away.
The kick feels absolutely strong, like devastating kick.
Yeah. And also the parries from Tarek right now. Quite confident in the way that he approaches like True4 spacing game. He knows you're probably trying to space me out. I know you have this big sword, but if I can parry you, I can punish you. And if Kazuya gets the punish, oh no, we don't want that.
So we're currently kind of even. Tarek missed the up B there, but there's the side B, and that's the definite KO. Not again!
Is he playing with his food right now or something?
Good down B there, but Tarek looking very, very clean at the first stock, and True4 committing to the smash art, knowing if I need to KO, I can use it very, very fast, but Tarek good stall here. Smash art is gone, and Tarek's still alive here, not what True4 was planning at all.
Oh, this is getting quite insane now, because as far as I know, he does not have a jump. He has to burn this up B, and I don't think he can make it back. No. Yeah, good recognition from True4. He knows, okay, if there's one spot where I can get my advantage state going, it's off stage, because I feel like that's where Shulk is the strongest. Yeah,
and Kazuya is like super weak off stage, has a very limited recovery, but True4 manages to get away with a good edge guard here, making things kind of even. The Buster art currently out, not quite getting anything from it though. The shield art is out, where Tarek has already shown that he can electric wind godfist that shield art to death. But currently True4 finding these hitboxes, slowly wearing Tarek down, but it's still quite in favor of Tarek now.
Yeah, and he's just so good, like, for everyone who's watching, and maybe he does not have such a good idea on how Kazuya plays. Let me tell you one thing. Electric Wind Godfist, the true nature of it, is so hard to hit. It's such a tight input, and he tried to style on it too.
Yeah, the recovery from True4 from Shulk is also very limited. Yeah. It's very straightforward. While Kazuya does not have that strong anti-recovery tool, it's still easy to somehow gimp him with the right angles. Like the F tilt of Kazuya is this weird strong angled kick that sends True4 in a way where he needs to instantly recover, and sometimes that can secure stocks early, like in that second stock. But True4 is already doing his work here to equalize things once again, keeping us close all the time. The Rage Art is on deck, but is he going to use it?
I don't want the Rage Art. It's such a devastating comeback mechanic, because once he grabs you, once he side Bs you... Oh yeah. No, that was way too dangerous. That was quite the commit. And that's also the thing. And there we go. I feel like True4 is like, okay, I know you try to grab me, I can just F-smash you, but Tarek, he's so evasive with his Kazuya. He's very patient. And I feel like that's what he learned from just playing Greninja for so long. It's all about these openings.
And now already the disadvantage for the True4 has grown larger and larger. The down B is going to kill, and Tarek taking that game one with a convincing 2-stock.
That was quite convincing. Did you see that tomahawk at the end? He was like, yeah, I know you're going to hold shield. I just grab you and goodbye.
The whole thing with Kazuya is like, if you do one mistake, you're in for a very, very hard disadvantage. And we just saw that with True 4. He was behind. He need to make some commitments. He did that one F smash, I think, that missed, and Tarek was instantly there, punished him very hard, and so Tarek just kind of took a lead and ran away with it.
And that's the one thing where you can really see like Tarek's play style shining with such a character as Kazuya, because he always had this like patient style of I gotta look for these openings, and if there's one character that really benefits from openings, it's Kazuya Mishima. Kazuya Mishima. And these punishes, he's been on the grind, and this looked quite convincing. I mean, it was almost like a last stock situation, but you know,
Tarek not giving it to him.
The control, like in the neutral control, at all times seemed very favored for Tarek.
Okay, next up, the counter pick is Colorless Pokemon League. Usually you like it as Kazuya if you have no platforms. FD was probably banned by True 4, so Tarek had the bans, but FD was probably open, but while True 4 likes a big stage, he also likes these platforms on the right side and left side because he can escape Kazuya quite well. But if you're in center stage as Tarek, you have a lot of openings here, and there it is, good combo. The shield art combo. That was so
shield
scary.
art combos.
That was so scary.
I saw some great Twitter clips
coming
from that.
Against I think it was against Ramses Shulk, where he had like this forever, and he's the kind of guy who just can perform all these moves perfectly. He's the perfect execution god.
Are so tight too. Like,
he's the Wii U gamepad warrior, I was told in Smash 4.
Yeah, so, quite a rise too, like, you know, coming from that, and now he's just such a top player, Freddy in Europe, or even the whole world, of course. And one thing that I see True 4 doing right now is, wow, nice read roll. One thing that I see from True 4 right now is just trying to space out with your moves, but the problem is, Tarek has crouch dash, and Tarek has really good awareness for all of these moves. He played against Shock a bunch, and he knows when to parry.
But Shulk finding the F tilt there with the smash art, killing on 130%. Tarek with a disadvantage for the first time in the set. 2-4, good recovery with the jump art. Now trying to hold onto the stock, using shield art and buster art to slowly get more percentages while living the stock as long as possible.
Yeah. Now we have the buster art coming out. Of course, you get the same, you get multiplied damage once you have that buster art out, so it could be a double-edged sword, but I don't think he cares about percentage in this situation.
Yeeted him out of the stage. Go out here.
Yeah. Oh, and so hit Nair instantly going into an electric wind. Godfist tries to get something started. Oh, they're just shocking it out right now. You see, that's a patient neutral right now. Just True 4 is like, you know,
True 4 is spacing out options, but also Tarek, respectable, not committing to anything that could cost him his life, because he's just waiting for that one opening where he gets that electric wind Godfist, and then he just runs wild.
Yeah, patience from both of these players. Gotta look for these openings. That's what it's all about. And that already sets up the stage for our next match too, if you think about it. But that's a story for another day. Right now, Shulk.
We're still at Kazuya against Shulk. True 4 going super deep right now. He kind of has control over the match right now.
Kinda expected an up B right now. And you don't want to get grabbed, and that's the damage. No.
Good shield art, kind of screwing up Tarek's combo there.
Once again, tries to box him out. Good read on the air dodge. Smash art is out. Can he get this?
Smash art is gone, and Tarek with the rage drive, because True 4 probably disabled because he knows a rage drive is going to kill me at any percent with smash art.
Yeah. Oh, good read on the jump. Gets the shield art out. He knows I don't want this rage drive right now.
Ledge trap situation. Tarek kind of got his way back into the game, and it's super scary with that rage art. Do not get grabbed, and he gets grabbed, and of course he gets grabbed.
I swear it's gotta be like 2 or 3 more seconds where it would have just gone away, and he knew I can just roll it now, and he gets it. How does he get it?
Tarek always finds his opening, goes super deep there, but True 4 manages to retaliate with the equalizer back air, but True 4 kind of lost control of the game that he built up for 4 minutes straight, but Tarek is back, and one opening completely flipped the match here, but True 4 is still sticking with his guts, with his game plan, because it has worked out, except for the rage art.
Yeah, you need to box him out, and you also need more timing mix-ups, because you don't want to be parried. And I feel like that's the biggest adaptation that we've seen from True 4 in this whole game. Now he gets sent so far away, gets hit by the laser deads. I think that's it because he does not have a jump, but of course,
the air
jump
mobility.
drift.
And now Smash Art is out, and the fair is
barely hits
connecting.
him. Oh my god.
The super dash slash True 4, are you crazy?
Yes, let's go. Finally, he saved that for this last situation. I know there were some situations where he could have gone for the up B, and he knew, okay, if I don't do it now, I won't have another chance.
I said that yesterday on comms already when I was casting with Tarek actually, but sometimes players need to find a critical moment to use a read. You know, Tarek has used his jump a lot in the past, especially in the Carlos game, and 2 times True 4 did not pull the trigger and made Tarek believe that he's safe there. But then True 4 in the most important moment with Smash Art in the last hit situation, True 4 said, okay, now I'm going to pull the trigger and I'm taking the game for it. Very, very smart plays from True 4. That's really the thing you know about top players, finding these critical moments when they need to pull the trigger.
And let's not forget, that was absolutely do or die in this situation.
Yes.
If you would have upbeat all the way out there, that would have been your stock if you wouldn't have hit it. So that was quite an, brave move, so to say. That was quite brave.
Sometimes you need to be brave to take these games, and True 4 putting himself on the map. Actually, now only being 2 games away from winners finals, which would be huge. Just coming back out of nowhere and performing like that, he can already be proud of himself. But now he moves Tarek to game 3 on Hollow Bastion with a 1-1 score, all equal. Let's see how it goes.
And that double forward air, I think, and into the frequent Godfist, and that's quite a bad situation. He has to burn this. No, never mind. He does not have to burn this air dodge because he can just forward air and just stuff him out. Oh, and that laser is so scary.
Oh, the up smash. Tarek just going for these options. It's kind of smart because it sets True 4 under pressure, but now Shoal on 111% with the ledge trap situation. Kind of True 4 needs to follow his game plan a bit more again, but
frequent Godfist.
Shield are saving it for now.
But so far, as good as the Electric Wind Godfist is, I don't feel like he has gotten many kills out of it just yet, because True 4 always recognizes I need to DI mix up this all the time. And that makes it really hard to get his follow-up with the jump up B afterwards. Oh, no.
Such a smart up B. Tarek was just ready for that.
He knew.
True 4, I was about to say True 4 going from corner to corner, just waiting what happens. But Tarek said, no, this was the last corner you're visiting today, so...
Yeah. And it just shows you how smart both of these players are. And True 4, he's not one to go for like greedy or risky options. He's quite composed at all times. Very smart player. And if Tarek knew, he would just go for this killing option in this situation. It just shows how smart he is too, and what good awareness he has for this matchup.
There's the down B, obviously not killing it because no Smash Art is on deck, but 65% off stage, 80%. It's just like game 1 where Tarek's just running away with it.
Oh my god, it's the up tilt. Oh my god, I remember from Smash 4 days where up tilt was such a cool move to hit with Shoal. Yeah, but finally gets the stock, and I'm in this situation, like in this matchup, I sometimes feel like Shield is a double-edged sword, so to say. Oh my god, look at this, oh my goodness.
Super deep edge guard now. True 4 can commit with the Buster Art, getting a fair 55% on Tarek, 65% the Smash Art up air.
Oh, barely missing the up air, barely missing it. I feel like maybe just a tilt attack would have been a good situation right here.
Good down air. Tarek does not have a jump, I think. And there it goes. The stock of Tarek just gone. True 4 suddenly in the lead. And as I was speaking about game 1, True 4 just thought, not again, kid. And went again. And just completely throw it around. And now we have Tarek in disadvantage. Nair into F/. True 4. Are you crazy right now?
He's not stopping right now. He's not stopping. Non-stop pressure. Uses all of his arts in such smart ways too. And Tarek kind of looks hopeless in the neutral right now. He had stuffed out, maybe a bit too greedy on his approaches. Needs to go back to this composed style, and he have to just kill already.
True 4 suddenly just completely turned this game around and is now 1 game away from winners finals.
That was like just 2 stocks gone in some seconds. Like, he didn't let him breathe in the neutral at all.
And if you're Tarek right now, do you stay with that Kazuya? Do you believe in the character that has brought you here? Or do you go back with your old friend, pick out the Greninja and say, okay, you got better, True 4, but now it's my turn to win, right?
I might be real, he believes. He's a believer. Do you bet otherwise?
I bet Greninja.
Okay.
Okay, fuck, I lost.
Believer, let's go.
Okay, never mind. So we see the Kazuya. It's understandable, right? He has the random abs on the platform.
He put on the suit now. He's suited up.
He's suited up, and now he's ready for the negotiations.
Ready for the occasion, you know. And it's time to go to winner's final. Got to look good while doing it.
The negotiations about the win are in full running up. But yeah, as we see, he's already taking the lead, just like in the first and in the third game. 70% on True4, but True4 can stick to his guts with the game plan, saving out space options, and it's very, very rough for Kazuya.
And you see that True4 is just building, and he's just implementing so many more timing mix-ups, and oh, that's gonna hurt, that's gonna hurt. That counter is quite strong. If that would have been Smasher, that would have been the stock for sure.
Actually,
and
but there's the down here that kills even without any art. It's just the kill at 90, and
90, oh my goodness.
And True4 now stock behind. We are in for a very, very close set.
Oh my god, I almost thought it killed. Oh my
Same, but it did not. Tariq is holding onto that first stock, and he probably wants to hold it as long as possible.
And he's so buffed right now with the jump out. Just tries to shut out like these panic options with a full hop up at the top platform. Quite a dangerous spot when you play against Choke, especially with the jump out.
Now it's that trap situation. Kazuya
dangerous.
Kind of not finding the way in right now. Tariq is still in the lead, but it seems like True4 is picking himself together. Now the parry.
Once again, the parries and the crouch dash, that's where it counts, because as we all know, he gets boxed out by this range, and he's doing it quite well in this game.
Oh, Saifi not quite connecting. True4 finding the important hit here. Very, very crucial moment of the set right now, because otherwise things could have been devastating for True4. But now True4 is still in prime position to close this out in a 3-1 fashion, but Tariq still has a saying about it. The Kazuya.
And I feel like he has such good combos out of his down air. And maybe he always expects, he knows, yeah, you're gonna try to parry me, and then he can just do one single full hop, down air, and get a full combo started. And once he's off stage, that's where
a reaction. Just reacted to neutral get up. What a crazy lad.
Yeah. Oh, that was very brave, very brave.
But as we are already established, sometimes you need these brave options. It's established by True4. Actually, the stage pick coming in handy for Tariq right now, because he can spam these up Bs and just land on the platform, not getting punished at all.
Oh wow!
But Smash Art
dips him with deep forward air, barely hitting, and now Smash Art and good center stage position, but he can't really capitalize off it.
Tariq kind of in a disadvantaged position right now. True4 is slowly coming back with this, and one Smash Art up air is going to take his stock, and without even Smash Art, it's not.
Wait, it doesn't kill it.
It doesn't yet kill.
Heavy boy, look at the rage
this
and
is
the
so
percentage.
crucial right now.
How did that not kill?
Type with a ledge trap situation.
Gotta close it out. If he wants to stay in this. Wait, does that kill? No,
shield art.
Yeah.
Even with shield art, it almost killed. You see that? Up throw is going to take the stock, and Tariq tries to break this in game 5 right now, but True4 is...
Yeah, it doesn't matter how much rage that rage art has, that shield art is such an insane move in this game.
In the matchup especially, because Tariq has these close hits. And the edge
guard. That's how he gets it.
Good fair.
This could be it. It's last stock, and True4 is poised to take this towards winners finals, a winners finals position. How can Tariq answer back, and the electric wind godfist? And you see the shield art's always coming out. Oh no. Don't do it.
He kind of screwed it up, otherwise it would have been the clip on Twitter. But actually True4 right now in prime position. Good mix up with the Nair, another Nair. 70% on Tariq. Tariq on the verge of falling into the losers bracket this early into top 8.
Yeah. Oh my god, can True4 take this? This would have been,
in
my opinion, quite the upset now, especially looking at their past game history.
Especially. Oh, let's trap situation, very important.
One situation.
Oh my goodness, and there it is!
Jump with the
True4
jump out.
Taking it 3-1 over Tariq with the Shulk, his old beloved friend. And Tariq, believing in the Kazuya, ultimately failed with him, but he's still in this in the losers bracket. But whoever faces Tariq now, he certainly did not expect him. He did expect True4.
Oh my goodness, I was not expecting this. And you saw how True4 had so many good reads on the jump. So many good reads. You saw this at the end. Just gonna turn on the jump out, immediately double full hop up air, and Tariq was not ready because it comes out so fast. And that's where you see he knows the matchup well. He knows the matchup well, and he capitalized off this very bad disadvantage state that Kazuya has. He knew, I just have to mix you up on the stage, and not gonna let you get your parries or crouch dashes, and once you're off stage, you're gone.
You know, the game plan of Truefor just completely worked out here, right?
Yeah.
He went in with the game plan, I will box out Tariq's options. Tariq's Kazuya is limited because of the character, not Tariq itself. But Truefor played perfectly around the weaknesses that Tariq has and is totally deserved right now in winners finals. He's going to play the winner of Longo versus Nox Umbra.
Yeah, and now Tariq falling into the losers bracket. Robin GG will be his opponent.
Another good friend of his.
Yeah, they have quite a history when playing too. As far as I know, both of these players used to be very Robin GG favored, but by now it's like, back to back as far as I know.
Just as with Truefor, Tariq has recently picked up the records and decided to smash them because he is on the rise, right?
Yeah.
Ever since 2019, he kind of got to the top level in Germany, and ever since he has broken these records. I've lost against Truefor a lot of times. Well, let's just win 3 times against him, even though he lost now. He has won 3 times before that, and
one against Quick,
one against Dark Thunder, one against
Robin GG,
one against Renor, one against other.
Scythe this tournament too. Let's not forget.
Yes, Scythe is a Smash 4 legend,
Scythe
right?
still a legend. Let's not forget it. You
Like,
can't count out Scythe. It was very close between them.
Tariq is the player to watch in Germany right now, and he's still in the bracket, and I will definitely not count him out just yet. He's still a prime candidate to take the tournament. But Truefor making the upset happen, guaranteed 3rd place, something no one would have expected before the tournament.
Yeah.
And next up, we will determine the player against Truefor in the winners finals, which is Longo or Nox Umbra. Nox Umbra, as we established, one of the 2 non-German players in the top 8. The other one was Hope, who was just eliminated by Dark Thunder, but Nox Umbra is sole left non-German in the bracket.
And as far as I know, one of the only top players who really sticks to, the Belmonts.
Yes.
As far as I know, the only player that comes to my mind right now is Whoopi.
I think
but
Whoopi's also played Wario.
Yeah, he switched off too. So this character, Belmont, quite a troubled history when it comes to Ultimate, simply because the disadvantage state and especially the recovery is not the best one. And you have to control stage.
You had Whoopi, you had Riddles in America. Riddles also dropped the character, now playing Terry and Kazuya and all these Shoto characters. But Belmonts, they will always be there for an upset or something. You have T3 Dom in Southern California, I think, who's still rocking the character. Nox Umbra, obviously the best EU representative of the character right now. And you see Nox Umbra making top 8 here, even though he has a hard character with a wrong bracket. Many things can go wrong. Didn't seem to happen here. But with Longo, he is facing a player who himself has a crazy run so far. I think only lost 1 single game in the tournament so far against Young Eevee. He went through pools with 3-0s, 2-0s all the time. I think he 3-0'd Enter. And then 1-3-1 against Young Eevee to get here in winners finals. But, with Nox Umbra, he is an opponent that he's played 2 times before at Dokumi 2021 and at Smash World Tour offline event. And Longo won both times, but both times the set went game 5. We're in for a very, very interesting set right here.
Absolutely, very interesting. And as you've mentioned, Belmonts will always be here and might always get an upset. As far as I know, this character can do it. Let's not forget that Riddles, even though it's been quite a while since then, had a win on the bus with Richter.
I remember that. That's crazy. The character
he can do it. Let's not call it out.
As these kind of mid-tiers who sometimes perform super well and other times just crumble apart because they have very limited options. But as I said, Nox Umbra coming into the bracket here, super confident and taking himself to top 8 winners, which is...
Who did he beat to get into top 8? Do you remember by chance? Wasn't it...
No, he did not beat Dark Thunder. That was Tariq.
Yeah.
But
Robin GG perhaps?
I think he actually beat Robin GG to get here.
Yeah.
Probably.
Should be. Yeah.
Yeah. He also had in the bracket. I think Tsuba.
He beat
Tsuba, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks to the production, he actually beat Tsuba. That was perfect.
Yeah.
But now, Nox Umbra. I think this is a button check.
Button check.
Yeah, this is a button check. Longo performing these Robo Burner boosts.
Yeah.
If we may see the bracket again, we can talk about real quick. because Nox Umbra's path was very weird because of many DQs. I think Renor should have been there instead.
Mescal
from France also did DQ.
Absolutely
but
God.
you see Tsuba beating Dr. Miro, who beat Light to get here, and then losing to Nox Umbra. Nox Umbra beat Slipknot, the Berlin Wario, and he kind of dodged a lot of these top threats so far. It does not mean that he doesn't deserve to be here, of course, but he dodged some of these threats. He dodged Renor, he dodged Light, you know.
Yeah, but even then, like, Tsuba has
Of
been
course.
on quite a run, and as
Of
far as I
course.
know, recently ranked second on the Austrian PR?
Yeah, he's living in Austria right
Yeah,
now. He
yeah.
moved there because of
Yeah,
studies, I
just
think.
behind Sintro, who also got upset at this tournament, even though he was one of the favorites as well. And Tsuba also went Game 5 versus Robin GG yesterday. Let's not forget about that. So,
True.
Nox Umbra, talented and quite a good run.
And he's still in winner's side, so
Yeah,
he has
yeah.
still potential to make it the
That
run
run is
of
still
his
happening.
life.
Yeah.
That run is still live. And so we are probably just about to hop into the first game. Rob versus Richter. Like, we saw a lot of hype matches, right?
Yeah, yeah.
If you ask me, you know, I love these two guys. They play amazing. They play cool characters. But the specific matchup, Rob against Richter, seems very slow-paced.
yeah.
Seems like both will trap each other really hard. We are in for the long game, but Longo is certainly a player that is aware of the long game with the experience he has.
Yeah, it's in this matchup, it's definitely all about that patience and looking for these openings. If there's one thing that Longo has that Nox Umbra does not have, then it's the off-stage pressure and, of course, a good recovery. Because Rob, this character has some crazy edge guarding, if you ask me. I'm sorry,
Yes.
I just have to say it. This character has some
The
really
back
strong
air
edge
is
guarding
super
and
strong, and Longo just securing himself the first stock in no time.
playing it hard. Immediately reading this neutral getup with a back air and just gets the first stock so early. And that's dangerous. You don't want to get F smashed. You always have to watch out for this, down B. Do you know the name, perhaps?
Holy water?
Holy water, yeah. Always have to watch out for the holy water, because holy water is, in my opinion, one of the best ledge trapping tools in the whole game, if it works.
Yeah, just like with Robin's Arc Thunder, it's like a move that just casually ledge traps itself, so you don't really need to do much. You just need to space yourself and press the move, you know?
Yeah.
So, obviously, ledge trapping by Nox Umbra or the character itself is absolutely crazy, but Longo
Back
seeing
air.
none of it right now,
Oh,
giving him
no.
the edge guard, and I think Nox Umbra
And
is dead!
That's what I meant.
After
That
only
you-
1.5 minutes, we see Long completely stomping over Nox Umbra so far, avoiding these axes, avoiding the holy water, landing with the nair.
That's the thing with Richter in this situation. If you get off stage, what do you even have against a character such as Rob? He has this gyro and he has this very long forward air, and let's not forget about the back air too. And if you're at the ledge, as far as I know, the tools that Richter has to get off the ledge are not the best ones.
Not really, like, you
Yeah.
know, Richter's small air mobility and not the best frame data as well, so he kind of needs a miracle to come against that gyro ledge trapping.
Yeah.
And as we see, it's not really happening here. Nox
Wow.
Umbra falling in disadvantage again on ledge.
Just
good
boxing
fair.
him out, and you see he's always out of this whip range. This spacing is so good from Longo right now. He knows that this whip can immediately put me to the ledge, and that's when Nox Umbra is at his strongest, would be ledge trapping and all of that stuff. And he always just stays just a little bit out of the range and maybe hits a gyro once that whip is coming out.
And now we see kind of Longo has the ability to just play slow here,
Yeah.
wait for whatever happens, because his lead
Oh,
is,
good-
his lead is
good
so
roll.
big. Nox Umbra will have to make commitments to even come back into this game as well, and Longo can take advantage of that. But Nox Umbra not quite out himself yet. He gets the down tilt now with
That
stage
down
control.
tilt, that down tilt is such a good move too. Oh, and barely getting saved by his side B in this situation. Holy cross, saving him,
On
because
the ledge
otherwise
now.
that would have
And
been
that's,
the end.
oh, the tech chase! Oh, no,
oh.
Longo missed the tech chase. Usually he gets those, but it's
As-
probably still affordable because Nox Umbra has such a big deficit.
It is certainly affordable, but as we've mentioned, you just sometimes have to commit to these options, and that's how you get the read. And of course, this was almost
Good
a
DI.
stock and
And
gets the gyro.
he's
Yeah.
dead.
Oh my god, no.
We definitely see the explosiveness of the matchup. We didn't really see a slow camping game, but instead Longo, who takes the initiative at the beginning, completely stomps over Nox Umbra and taking an early big lead to give him ultimately the game won because Nox Umbra picked up the game a bit too late.
That was just textbook, like, abusing his weaknesses.
Yes.
Like, you saw all of the stuff that you should punish when you play against Richter, you saw Longo do. So he definitely has an idea on how to approach this matchup. Great ideas, actually. And especially off stage. Z-drop that gyro. What can Richter even do? He has to
Nothing.
clang through it.
You know, like, when Richter has his up B, he's at least contesting the gyro hitbox, even if he's mostly losing. If he's doing the tether grab, he is most likely falling to it because the gyro is just there, an active hitbox that he has to cross, and he will lose it then. And then it's kind of the stock. You never really recover from that. But it's Longo picking up the steam. Good D-drop there. 54%. Only up tilt, not quite working out. Nox Umbra still in the first stock, but you need to be careful. Even one opening can ruin everything.
I just have to say, like, Rob had also, aside from all of these good moves, oh my god,
Good
gets a
catch.
Z-drop, Z-catch, of course, good stuff. That was his last chance at surviving such an
But the
onslaught
back
of pressure.
And Nox Umbra with such a disadvantage once again. Longo throwing up the gyro actually, not recatching it quite yet, but there it is again. And
God, this is looking really, really good. Barely not missing the gyro, and wow, had to go for an early up B. That's the pressure that Longo is putting on him right now, because early up Bs like that are super dangerous.
the
Z-drop.
Z-drop almost connecting Longo with the mix-ups right now. The
Tomahawk.
the Longo
Oh
classic.
my God.
Up tilt, up air, not quite killing. The DI is good by Nox Umbra. The side B probably a misinput, but it doesn't matter because he's only taking 20%, 30 now as I say that in this second game.
That confidence, he has all the reads right now, and Nox
So
Umbra
crazy.
just can't really play neutral. All of the stuff that Nox Umbra is going for is not working out. Longo's making this look like a pools match right now. What is going on? Such a good grasp on the neutral right
Waiting for the side
Yeah,
piece. So
yeah.
smart. The up B are
Smart.
still not taking it. Nox Umbra is aware of all
The
the
weight.
DI options. Yeah.
now. The weight on that air dodge, the confidence. Oh my god.
And
oh
he's taking the
my
upstairs,
god.
once again not getting the punish there, but his side B takes the stock, and
God.
Nox Umbra once again with a huge disadvantage. How is he going to recover from that?
Yeah, and now these panic options are coming out, and those don't do Nox Umbra any favors right now. Yeah, this is looking really, really good for Longo. Not sure if he's like grinding this matchup or, well, I mean, it's Longo. His neutral is so good. He just has such a good grasp on this game.
Yes, he's like a veteran of the scene, you know.
Yeah,
Played
been
ever
here
since
the
Brawl.
Brawl days.
Yeah, so he absolutely knows what to do here.
Oh, nice catch from the ledge. But still, that he's stuck on deficit is now even 100%.
Raw F smash, not even killing. That's how big of a lead Longo has. His first stock still so
Don't
strong.
don't restock him. No, don't do it.
Good back air.
Gotta get some control of the stage. That's the thing. Like, this gyro's just beating every move right now. Like, that's why he can't really set up the game. You know, you need space, but Longo always under pressure, always
With
with
the
gyros.
gyro and
Oh
the
my
throw and
God.
Longo taking game 2 in a dominant JV3 fashion. And let me tell you that if I'm Nox Umbra, I'm in shambles right now.
That's mental damage. No,
That's definitely mental
that was
damage.
mental damage. That was mental damage.
That must hurt, right?
The thing is, if you just barely get that first stock after losing the first one too in a very dominating fashion, how do you bounce back in the third game after being down 2-0?
Like Longo seems to
Yeah.
be completely aware of all the options that Nox
All
Umbra
the
can do.
options.
All
All
the
the
options. Nox
Yeah.
Umbra hasn't seen a single lead yet
No,
in this game.
no,
He has
no,
been
no.
completely rolled over the whole time, and I know if you can ever recover from that.
I mean, does he have a secondary? No.
No, he's a solo Velvet main all the time.
Let's go. You know, if you believe like that, I'm wishing you the best. That's such a believer in his character. Let's see how this goes. And now, of course, first things first. We see another stage. Didn't go back to Pokemon Stadium, but it's small battlefield now. And the question is, how can this benefit him? Maybe he's trying to evade these gyros with, like, just jumping on the platforms. But so far, well, so at least a little bit better.
Yeah, the start is already a lot better. He has taken the lead now. Good setup. Did not quite work out for him, but you know, at least we have to establish he has finally gotten a lead, right? He is controlling the space right now on Longo, but the question is Longo going to recover that? Because, you know, as I established, these two have been playing game 5 all the time, and Nox Umbra has been pro into these adaptations, you know?
Yeah.
He is someone who copes over the long game, and I mean, this is the gyro and
nice,
good recovery
nice.
from Nox Umbra right there, but things are very, very scary right now for him.
Because slowly but surely, Longo is getting the control back
There's the
in
up
this
air, that's
game.
scary. Good DI there from Nox Umbra. He's definitely aware of the DI options.
Overshoots the gyro just a little bit, but of course the back air read. He knew he was gonna jump from the ledge. Once again, even though this stock does not go as well as the other stocks so far in the set for Longo, he still recognized some of the habits that Nox Umbra might would have chosen. But hey, here's another stock.
It's completely even right now.
It's the holy water finally.
But Nox Umbra, he is like, has way more pressure right now than Longo, because Longo, he can play it slow. He is safe. He has a 2-game puffer, but if Nox Umbra loses this game, it's over for him in the winner's side. So Longo definitely with the mental frame advantage right now, I would say. But Nox Umbra is kind of picking himself together, getting some leads now, getting some good projectiles in, but is it going to be enough?
And now that's what I'm talking about. Like the projectile pressure is now coming out in full force from Nox Umbra, and that's how you gotta play around this gyro, because the gyro just stuffs all of your moves. But once you get something set up, let's not forget, Rob's disadvantage, not the best one. That's where you really gotta...
Yeah.
That's where it counts when you play against Rob.
Especially in the jungle game, Rob has a hard time landing. He's a big character with limited landing options. So he mostly lands with Nair, right? So you definitely need to...
Ooh,
the setup almost worked. Now
Nox
Longo
Umbra.
with disadvantage.
I mean, that's what I like to see, you know, even though these 2 games, the 2-0 so far, has been quite a, well, dominating performance from Longo. He did not lose his spirit, and he's still fighting for his life in this bracket, this winner's side bracket, and he gets the back air finally.
And now with
good
the
lead.
That's something he can build off of, right? He can actually take this game now and kind of close off the score, but Longo is still in this, trying to find a landing here, but it's not happening right now. Finally gets some stage control, but Nox Umbra ready for all these jumps that Longo used to do, and now Longo's on the verge of doing these adaptations, and Nox Umbra is ready in the gyro throw.
Wow.
The revenge for the second game, right?
Yeah, finally. And you see, like, the jump reads, like, he has an understanding on how Longo moves. That's what's been missing so far. So
good
far,
tomahawk.
Yeah.
Up tilt, no, up air instantly, and that kills.
Bad DI.
That was a bad DI. It was a mix-up by Longo.
Mix-up, though, yeah.
And you know how scary Rob is, right? One opening might mean Longo is in winner's finals. He's 1 stock away right now.
Yeah, happy.
The up air is going to take it, and
catches the jump finally.
That's a very, very strong showing by Nox Umbra in that game 3, bringing it to game 4, not giving Longo it for free, and I think that's what a good moral to look like, right?
Yeah.
You're 2-0 behind, but you just don't give a damn, right?
Not
just
losing,
coming back.
Not losing the spirit, you know, even
He's
after being
keeping
down 2-0 and losing these first 2 games in quite a dominating fashion.
He picked himself back together. He
Yeah.
came back,
Yeah.
did a different stage. Maybe that helped too, and suddenly decided to win a game in a good, strong fashion.
That's why a lot of players crumble, especially against these top players such as Longo, where it's like, oh my god, they are up 2-0, they're reading every one of my moves, every one of my disadvantage options, and pulling yourself back together.
That's the most
being
important
down
part.
like this. That's what really counts, and that's what really separates these top players from one another. And Nox Umbra showing why he's still at it, and he didn't ban Pokemon Stadium even after losing like first 2 games on this stage in such a dominating fashion. Quite surprising to me, but hey, maybe the better understanding for the neutral can help him now.
Maybe the thing is, you know, with a character like Riku, you have some stages that are so unpopular with the character that you need to ban them because they're just not viable for a character. So
do you know which ones perhaps?
Maybe like something like Yoshi's Story, I would
Oh
suppose.
yeah. Oh
Very
yeah,
bad
of
stage.
course the ledge trip doesn't work on that
Especially these stages with slants. But you know, he has to ban some stages by default. So PS2 might just stay open and is still lesser evil for Nox Umbra. But this is the place where Longo has absolutely ruled the gyro with a very, very unfortunate hitbox.
How did that gyro hit? No, please. How
That's
did that
very,
gyro
very
just
unfortunate.
hit
That's
on
very
the
unfortunate.
on the tapper grab too? Like, no, it didn't seem as if he just lost his like recovery state. So that hitting him was super unfortunate.
But Nox Umbra now in the disadvantage, Long in prime position to take this home and bring himself to winners finals. So What is he going to do next? He's probably going to one away with this. Wait.
Nice up B. Tries to get something started here, and once again, you don't want to fall behind in this matchup. And barely snipes him with that neutral B. And here we go. This is where it all counts, where the combos come out.
But he's just going one up tilt, up air away, maybe just staking the stock already. The eye is good again. Nox Umbra picked up better the eye now, but he's in a disadvantage. Land with Richter, it's almost impossible. There's the Longo up air, and Longo is just one stock away from bringing himself to winners finals against True4, ladies and gentlemen.
And yeah, Longo just, you know, he's always here, always at the top level, and maybe some people have doubts about him in the past, but now look at how confident he's playing. So good, and Nox Umbra once again with his back against the wall. Can he bring this back? That's what counts now. Tries to shark out some jumps with the up air. I mean, you have the range to commit to stuff like that, but does it count now? You have to watch out for the gyro and get some stage control. That's the most crucial thing right now.
You know the thing about Longo, obviously people have been doubting him, especially after his drowning in pools at Glory, I think.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
After that he criticized the German scene for not grinding enough, but he certainly did the grind itself.
Yeah, the grinding has been done for sure.
Because he is back here at another national tournament, almost as large as Glory, and he's on the verge of making it to winners finals. Is he going to do it? Nox Umbra still has a saying about it. Now in stage control.
You just saw how he was able to evade the holy water ledge trap just by, you know, these rob tools. His up B off stage, you can just stall for a bit.
And especially important against Richter, right?
And now Longo's probably just gonna try to rack up some percentage because he's at 166%, and that's what would happen now.
And I mean, Nox Umbra 100% in this, like one opening, and we see it. It's that even right now. Longo kind of threw this lead away, and Nox Umbra as a character plays a character with momentum. He goes crazy, and maybe that's exactly what he's getting here right now. Nox Umbra picking up himself together.
He's gonna bring it to a game 5. It really is that even right now. Oh my goodness, these combos are coming out. Sets up the ledge trap, and now chucks out these jumps. Longo has to land. That's where it's hard for Rob.
And now he's finally landing, but this is the one where it counts. He goes for the full grab, but scramble situation. Both shield, good back end from Longo.
Oh my goodness.
The gyro is a bit risky, but oh my god, he commits way too much there, but he still got this.
Tags out. Back air. Oh my god, you see Longo sharking for some back airs right now. Here we go.
But oh my god, his last hit, Nox Umbra probably shaking right now.
Yo, he gets the ledge trap.
Does not quite killing.
He does not commit to the F smash.
Yeah, he probably was scared that he fell out. But oh my god, this is so close.
Oh my goodness.
Laser. Oh, the comeback. Wait, but not yet
Holy
complete.
water ledge trap coming out. Longo recognizes it, uses his up B to stall. This is down to the wire right now.
No,
oh my god.
Left the up air, not quite killing, but Longo.
Not the sweet spot.
Now without fuel, he needs to land there.
Oh,
but
he gets the phone that doesn't kill.
Kills, and it kills. Longo,
god.
you had that. You absolutely had that. But Nox Umbra picking himself together. What an insane comeback by Nox Umbra.
That comeback is insane. Nox Umbra, how did he find this? How did he find this?
I'm gonna be honest. Did you expect Nox Umbra to pick himself up after that first 2 games?
No. I'm sorry. I mean, we all know Nox Umbra is an absolutely talented top player, but those first 2 games looked so hopeless. Where did he find this? Especially this game, he had to come back to, and I knew that Longo he shook his head once he lost his second stock and went down to the last stock, because I feel like he maybe tried to stay composed, you know, maybe build up these percentages, and then he misjudged the timing and misjudged the range, and now maybe Longo has to pull himself back together, because now his back is against the wall. You don't want to get reverse 3-0'd after being this close to getting into winners final.
Yes, he was so close. His game plan almost worked out, but Nox Umbra, amazing adaptation, amazing setups, kind of got himself back together, but this is dangerous. This is the up tilt, the up air, and it's going not to KO.
Kill. That's too early, even though it was on the top platform. Pokemon Stadium is a large boy.
And yes, it's kind of coming against Longo here, his own counter pick, but yeah, this is Nox Umbra in landing position. Both characters have a hard time landing, but also a good time punishing landing. Good back air.
No,
Longo once again in prime position.
I don't agree with that dash attack, Nox Umbra. You You're not allowed to get greedy now. This could...
This
You saw,
could
he got
cost him a
greedy
set.
with the dash attack, and it immediately cost him his first stock simply because if there's one player who can recognize such mistakes in a second with such a good move as
It's Longo.
Rob Bear, it's Longo.
And Longo very smart aware. He had the option after the Nair to go for a true up air, but he went for the fair instead because he wanted Nox Umbra off stage.
Look at this. He's taking it slow. He's taking his time, being patient. Oh my god!
Oh, what a good setup! That's when
Yo.
Nox Umbra comes into clutch. He's labbing these setups for all the time during Corona, and he got them ready. But Longo, still everything fine if you just land here. But land as a Rob against Richter, it's almost impossible to see Longo flying like 4 minutes straight. But he finally lands here.
They are
Doesn't
going
want to gyro,
toe to toe.
commits to the
Reads the
side
air
B.
dodge.
Good recovery.
Doesn't
The
go for
gyro
the Teffer. Doesn't go for the Teffer. I mean,
was so smart.
yeah. He recognized that maybe I get janked by the gyro in this situation. No. He went for the up B and was such a smart option in this situation.
They're not quite connecting there. Nair by Nox Umbra to the side B. But the setup once again. Longo needs to land. It's almost impossible with Rob. How do you land?
How do you land?
Longo
That's the question
keeps
right now. How do
pressing
you land?
Nair. Good landing there with the...
B reverse gyro. Watch out. Oh, he's trying to get him off stage with these grabs. Down tilt, such a good move.
So
Such a good move.
Yeah, down tilt is coming really clutch for Longo
Yeah.
in this situation. But also for Nox Umbra actually.
Yeah.
Both characters have amazing down tilts in the matchup.
This is so close. Where did Nox Umbra find this? This is so hype. I love it.
Good fair by Longo, finally committing to another option than a Nair. And
Oh,
Longo with the patience, but another Nair.
He's chasing him for the grab.
Nox Umbra is always going inside of Longo's range, forcing him to Nair, going out, pressing F tilt or side B to get these hits in. And my lord is so close.
This, yo, the crowd is cheering. This is getting so hype. And the question is, who's gonna go to the last stock first? Whose back is gonna be at the wall when the clock is ticking right now? Longo finds that
4
forward air,
minutes.
and he's in a good position now. Back air. Oh my god. Do you see how he always has that side B
Yes.
ready? That side B always saves him.
Yes, it's like the best setups ever. The
Yeah. Always has the side B ready.
170% now needs to land,
And
but
that's
there
why
is
he
the
got
F
it.
and
Yo!
Longo is on the verge of falling into loser's bracket after having such a big lead and
Oh
such
my
a
God.
devastating game 1 and 2. Nox Umbra completely changed his persona after the first
And you
2
see,
games.
You
And
see how he's awaiting these grabs. He knows his back is against the wall. I'm about to reverse 3-0 you. I know you're greedy with these grabs. I know you're trying to get this opening. And that's where Richter shines. You don't want to fall behind against Richter, especially mentally. And that's what's happening now. It's Longo crumbling.
197%.
He needs the stock. He needs the
The
stock
Nair
now.
is not killing 207. The laser 213%. Nox Umbra, you're a maniac. How do you survive that?
These mix-ups off stage. Yes, and down tilt. It's 230. What am I looking at right
Nair.
now? The Nair.
Okay, Longo is still in this 80% on board. He just needs one good gyro opening. We know that Longo can delete these stocks. He did so in the set, but Nox Umbra pulling the trigger on the F smash.
That up B was way too
This is
greedy.
important.
Bad situation. No. What are these panic options, Nox Umbra? What are you doing? Watch out. These options are
And
way too
Longo-
greedy, way too panicky
Longo
right
currently
now.
completely in his zone, but the Nair from Ledge coming clutch from Nox Umbra. The gyro
Oh,
not quite
Watch
connecting.
out for
Good
the holy
fair.
water. Does
Good
not get,
grab.
gets the read.
Down throw. Up tilt.
It seems
up
like
air.
this Nox Umbra is maybe crumbling.
Not quite killing yet, but it lost his situation, ladies and gentlemen. Game 5.
Oh,
the
the
back
back
end
air,
not
oh
quite
my
connecting.
God.
This is so close. Long,
Holy
what are
water?
you doing? How are you going to finish the set?
Oh my god. This is way too close. Oh my god, the back air. He shocked it out. This was almost it. If he would have committed
back
to
air
the back air,
connected.
I'm sure it would have
This
hit.
is so close. One move is going to take
The
it. Longo's
shield is
shield
getting low.
is
Shield's
so
getting low.
small.
Shield's getting low. Neutral B. Oh my god.
Land as
I
Rob. We
can't
saw
watch
it
this.
multiple times. Long is able to land, and this is where you make it count. The fair from Ledge saving him right now. Is this 130%?
Oh my god. The read on the air dodge. Let's go. That
Nox
was
Umbra
so good.
with the reverse
Wow.
3-0 in such a crazy set. Easily the best one of the tournament so far.
That was so good. Did you see? You really need composure to go for an air dodge read in this situation.
That was completely
Nox
nuts.
Umbra.
That was completely nuts.
That comeback was nuts, but staying this composed in these situations after being down 2-0, he knew Longo was crumbling. He knew it. He knew I'm about to reverse 3-0 you. I just have to
No.
stay patient. Stay
I think
patient.
Longo went into the set with a game plan, you know?
Oh my
And the
God.
game plan kind of got figured out by Nox Umbra at the
Yeah.
end of game 2. So Longo felt, okay, I can just keep this going. We had this for two straight games I won pretty convincingly.
Yeah.
But then Nox Umbra got the adaptations going, won game 3, won game 4. In game 5, it kind of looked like Longo is going to win this, but no, he didn't. Nox Umbra committed to another comeback, and at the end, after a 30-minute or something set, to have the balls to commit to such an air dodge read.
I'm sorry, I'm at a loss of words. That was so good.
That was an amazing set. I'm so glad that we were able to commentate it because it's so fun.
That's so fun. That's
It's
what
really
it's all
fun,
about.
yes.
That's what it's all about. I hope every one of our viewers just enjoyed this as well. I mean, who would have thought? Who would have thought?
You know, the same thing is like we had in the last set too with Truefor and Tariq.
Yeah.
Would you have guessed that things went that way after the first 2 games?
No, this tournament is just...
Yes.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
The tournament has crazy storylines all the time.
Yeah.
There's so many crazy upsets happening, and finally we are moving to... Wait.
Losers bracket?
Losers. Oh, it's losers.
Yeah.
I was so conditioned to think this is winners finals.
Tariq
but no,
is,
it's
Tariq
actually
is
losers
just
bracket.
that good. He just beat you in the mind games.
It's actually losers bracket right now. That's what's crazy to me personally. But yeah, Tariq versus Robin GG. Both actually free agents at the moment. So if any esports organization is looking to pick up a German top player, these are our prime candidates right there. But you know, Robin GG rocking the peach. We saw him already against Ruven. Tariq rocking the Kazuya and the Greninja.
Yeah.
Now meeting the losers quarterfinals. Actually, just like Tariq and Truefor, these two are in the same crew together, known each other for years, are good friends, both from the north actually. This is Schleswig-Holstein versus Schleswig-Holstein. And we are already in the game actually.
Oh, let's go. And it's Kazuya Mishima again.
Yeah.
And if there's one thing that I gotta say about this, you know, there's been a lot of deconfirms, of course, regarding this tournament. COVID is still happening and all that stuff. But look how stacked this top 8 still is.
Crazy.
Look how stacked this top 8 is. This is losers round 2, and we have Tariq with Robin GG, which is... This is a potential grand finals happening in the second round of losers.
You know, seeing one of these two go out at 5th place is absolutely devastating.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's sad, like, going out in such a way, like in losers round 2 against one of these really good players. It's always unfortunate to go home with, like, yeah, I got 5th. Lost to Tariq, lost to Robin GG. What can I do?
That's crazy, yeah. But Tariq finding an early lead as we did not see the first time. Oh, that was a shield break setup. Tariq looking completely unfazed from the damage that Truefor has done to him.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's completely steamrolling over Robin GG right there, who's not been able to get a single hit after the first stock was gone, and his
side B. He knew he was shocking for like a forward tilt or something, looking for the kicks. And so the side B, you know, a deceptive range can just come out of nowhere. And
very good awareness.
Stock, he needs that. And if there's, you really need to hold Kazuya at a disadvantage.
Yes.
And you have such a good combo game with Peach, that's where it matters.
And now we have Tariq a full stock in advantage right now. Things are working out really well for him. Of course, not all of his combos are going to work really well because Peach is a floaty character and therefore can fall out of combos. But
she dies early.
Yeah, she dies early, and especially at Electric Wind Godfist can maybe set up a kill at 80 or something.
Yeah, you saw how barely that side B hit. That would have been curtains for Robin GG. If I feel like Tariq is already like looking at the adaptation process, like how can I sniff out this side B?
There it is. It's already taking the game. Tariq making a big statement in game 1.
Yeah, no, that was convincing. Mosque. Yeah, no, Tariq with the Kazuya. And, you know, have we seen his Greninja all tournament, like, at all?
I haven't seen his Greninja all weekend.
Wow.
And he already told me, you know, I was speaking to him in advance before the Truefor said, he was like, I didn't even ask, you know? He was like, I can tell you're a Kazuya Shulk, right? He's just that confident in the Kazuya.
Yeah. And it's always like going, if you're a very established top player, picking up a secondary and believing in that secondary, oh, hi, Daisy, with no teeth.
I never realized that you completely
ruined
I'm sorry.
Daisy to
me. No,
I swear,
no.
I realized this for the first time. Why does she have? She does not have teeth. Okay, come on.
No, this is not okay.
Twitch chat, if you agree with me.
No.
First of all, if I just broke some glasses, I'm sorry.
Okay,
it's a glass
my glasses are ruined now. But anyways,
yeah.
Robin G for the mental switch going to Daisy, but barely missing that F smash here from Tariq. But yeah, things have turned around a bit. Robin GG actually taking a small lead here at the beginning, but what does the lead mean to Kazuya Mishima?
Kazuya Mishima Mosque. I'm not sure how many Tekken, I just love how we might have some Tekken viewers now in the chat simply because Tarek is representing the Kazuya so well.
Yeah.
Such a cool character, so creative.
Oh, good nair.
And so strong, of course, too.
Oh, I think it was fair anyways.
Yeah,
good
yeah,
fair.
yeah. Oh, sharp zone. He's like,
Yo,
the
such
read.
a good... Yeah.
Just read
You know, the hater in me wants to say auto turnaround, right? But we give that to Tarek, right?
Yeah.
The benefit of the doubt, it wasn't really.
Yeah.
But Tarek with the lead, even though he was at a disadvantage in the beginning, and Robin GG needs to pick himself up now because you don't want to be 2-0 behind against Tarek.
No, and Tarek is looking so composed, so confident, and these percentages are building. Robin GG kind of looking hopeless. You don't see Robin GG that hopeless.
The reflector.
My
And
God.
the, oh,
Did
not
you see
even
that?
the rage drop.
Did you see the confidence on that?
Yes.
Did you see the confidence?
I
on
was
that?
so
He knew this
sure
type he
that he was
coming.
going to use the rage art there, but he didn't.
No,
He used
he knew.
another move of his 40 moves or something to get the KO, and now he armors through it. 60% Robin GG looks completely helpless
He
right
looks
now.
lost. He looks lost. Where do you find the opening? As you've mentioned, Kazuya Mishima with 40-something moves. I'm not sure if you play Tekken, but these move lists are very long. Yeah.
Yeah, I
and
know,
Tarek
dude. Hundreds of moves.
That's the thing. It's so impressive. Tarek uses like every move and like co-maining a character, and even then using every move, every single
His Kazuya is completely
thing in the
insane.
toolkit. Yeah, it's
What?
insane.
We definitely need to mention how Robin GG just suddenly picked up the pace.
Yeah, yeah,
Has
yeah.
Tarek at 80% now, and with one good opening,
Oh
might be
no!
able to
Sniped
secure
out the
this.
jump.
Gets back to the ledge here. Good fair.
Turnips into forward
Good
air.
tomahawk grab.
He's finding his way.
Good
into
air
this.
dodge read, and this is
Yeah.
Robin GG coming alive here. 88% on him. He can still make this happen against Kazuya if he has the right hitboxes to hit.
And that's the thing. It doesn't matter. Like we all know, Kazuya is exceedingly strong, and that's how he gets it. Got the electric wind, Godfist into up B. But I mean, you still saw it. Kazuya is very strong, but that disadvantage is still really weak, and Robin GG has to bank on that. That's the only way to win against Tarek right now.
Was so strong by Robin, yeah. So now Tarek's up 2-0. We just saw reverse 3-0 happen.
Yeah.
How do you say? How big are the chances of Robin reverse 3-0 right now?
Well, it's Robin GG, so I will never count this man out. He's so good. He's so good. If he wants that, he can get it. And at the same time, you know, it's Tarek, and I feel like Tarek is one of the best composed players in the whole tournament and in
Yes.
all of Europe. And I feel like it also has something to do with just by playing Kazuya. As we've mentioned before, I don't have my pressure. I always have Greninja in my bag if something goes wrong. And then Robin GG has to readapt in a this fly. And that was quite unfortunate.
No, that was unfortunate.
That was unfortunate.
But sometimes, you know, sometimes the world needs to help you to get in touch and get back to what you're able to do. But no,
wait,
Tarek,
no way.
you're
No
doing
way.
him dirty. You're stealing at 0 just to instantly equalize, and that's... I was just talking, sometimes you need the luck to... or the world to help you to pick yourself back up, but what the world just did to Robin GG was give him hope and take it all away.
As I just said, Tarek, one of the most composed players, super confident. After he SD'd at like what, 12% or something, and then he's like, okay, whatever, just gonna take the stock real quick. That's the amount of confidence that he has.
Robin with full composure right now, still full in control of the game. 80% on deck, but the rage drive is on deck, and
that's what I love about like watching these top players go at it. Nox, Obra, Tarek,
there's
Robin
the down
GG.
B and the kills, and
Yeah,
Robin GG's on his tournament stock right now.
Even though he got this huge lead. But yeah, as I've mentioned, these players never give up. That's what's so great about watching them. They never give up. Because they believe in their characters. They believe in their neutral. They're confident that they can beat everyone in this tournament. And that's the skill difference. And you see that Tarek is also not giving up even after losing this first stock so unfortunately early. And now, well, this is the last stock situation. Can Robin GG take this to a game 3? Oh wait, game 4 of course.
Game
I'm
4,
sorry.
yeah. I was confused for a second. I was like, oh, damn, game 3? What did I miss?
Mind games.
But yeah, actually Tarek is maybe only 1 or 2 interactions away from...
Oh wait, it catches the reflect with
That was amazing by
immediately.
both players. But the
Oh!
up smash not quite connecting, and Tarek is
That-
ready to
that
pull the trigger on that one. He's just ready for all of these options that Robin presents him. And
oh, and I feel like he burned his jump. That's dangerous. Yeah, he burned his jump. He had to use this mix-up below the ledge with the air dodge to the ledge. Oh, barely
There's the
that
back
hit the
air.
side B. Does he have a jump?
Robin is close to making a statement here, but this is the jab, one of the best.
Whoa, the side! That kills! Oh my god!
The kill! That was so smart by Tariq. Actually using this gentleman jab that is from by Kazuya, probably one of the best gentleman jabs in the game. Actually, it's just tick, tick, tick. That's really strong, really strong.
Really strong.
And almost killed there. And then with the laser, something he hadn't done all set.
Yeah.
Then using it in the critical situation, in the perfect situation,
and the laser,
just like True did against him.
Yeah.
And making the game count 3-0 in favor of Tariq.
And of course, the laser is such a good option against a character like Peach, because once she burns her jump, she has to rely on float. And you know, float, straight line, unless you burn up that up B. And that's what Tariq was capitalizing on in this situation. He knew, okay, you're in the float, I can just snipe you with the laser. Perfect recognition of the situation.
You know, Peach's recovery on the y-axis is very good, like, you know, a very straight up line, and you can recover really good, but the float thing is very slow. You can recover far on the x-axis, but you cannot recover with any mix-ups on the x-axis. So that's what Tariq kind of used there with the laser and got himself the kill on Robin there. But I think next up we will be having Dark Thunder against Longo. Longo just coming off that devastating loss against Nox Sombra and Dark Thunder, looking as composed as ever. To be honest, actually, I know that these two have plenty of history of sets, especially post-COVID, where the story kind of picked up steam a bit, because Longo lost at the first German big tournament after COVID, Dokumi 2021. Longo lost a nail-biter 3-2 against Dark Thunder. I personally remember it because I had no voice after. But it was a very super cool set. Last hit, game 5 for Dark Thunder. But then Longo picked himself back together at Datev Conquest, the final thing of the Datev Conquest in Nuremberg.
That's where he got him back.
Yeah, that's why he got the run back. So this is going to decide who is better post-COVID, Longo or Dark Thunder. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in for losers quarterfinals in this top 8.
And as you've mentioned, like this, who's gonna be better post-COVID? This is, I think, one of the biggest tournament that we've had so far post-COVID. And now that offline tournaments are finally carefully coming back. And the question is, of course, we had 6 German players in our beautiful top 8. So, which German player perhaps is going to take the crown? We only have one more waiter left with Nox Umbra. And the question is, if it's all going to be Germans, strong stuff from Dark Thunder, by the way, if it's all going to be Germans, who's going to take the crown and perhaps set himself up for being the new #1 right now? That's such an interesting storyline that's going on this top 8.
These two that we are seeing right now are definitely up to debate. No down air from Longo. He's not ready to pull the trigger there.
Didn't go for up smash.
Up there is not going to kill quite yet, but he needs to make it equal.
Tomahawk.
Longo's shaking his head. Some things are not quite
working
working out.
That kind of looked like snapback, because I'm sure he had a correct read on the Tomahawk, but yeah, it kind of was just reversed. So yeah, let's hope his controller is in good shape. Has to box him out with the down tilts.
Down air, and that was really good by Longo. Dark Thunder kind of delaying the recovery with the mashing there in hope to escape the down air, but Longo was patiently waiting out that approach by Dark Thunder. And now he needs to make something happen to make this equal again. Dark Thunder with the instant down air disadvantage, the classic Wi-Fi option.
Yeah.
Oh, misinput. Oh, Longo, what's going on? The misinputs are happening right now. He's shaking his head a lot right now.
Yeah.
Dark Thunder is none of it
happening, and of course Dark Thunder, he knows, like, I just have to control like the central space.
Yes.
I'm not sure how well Bowser can handle the gyro, but right now he's just grabbing it, using his nair, and immediately, I think, going for the Z-drop too.
Yeah, I think Dark Thunder has some amazing conversions of that nair from Bowser with the gyro.
Yeah.
He definitely lapped that matchup somehow. And amazing awareness of all these options that Longo can have.
Yeah.
And
Windows, hello. Heard the crowd getting hyped for it too. And now using some gyros to combo. And that was interesting. I feel like maybe he was expecting...
up smash.
Oh, wow. In this situation, I feel like he was expecting Rob to pick up the gyro with him down B. Didn't quite like hit it, but even then, it shows the confidence and the type of options that Dark Thunder is going for. That was a very convincing game 1.
So Dark Thunder didn't seem like anything was on the pressure of
No.
the crowd screaming Longo and stuff.
Yeah.
Didn't hurt him at all. He's used to that pressure. We already established the most composed player we have.
Absolutely.
Out of all the top players,
yeah.
he has the best mentality.
You can't mind break Dark Thunder.
You just can't break Dark
99%,
Thunder.
no.
You just can't break Dark Thunder.
Yeah.
This guy will always chill, and he is
Yeah.
always chill.
Yeah.
So Longo needs to pick up his mentality himself right now and get back into the set, because it's not over yet. It's only a single game, and of course, the loss against Nox Umbra will still be in his head. He needs to shake it off right now.
Yeah, and that's such an going into the oh yeah, Twitter combos. Like going into the losers bracket after being up 2-0. And then you have to face Dark Thunder, and you had such a good bracket way now. You had such a good chance of being in winners finals. You have to recompose yourself.
Yeah.
And the question is, can Longo do it against a player who is
so smart,
as
but
we
Dark
know,
Thunder's up
super
B go through.
composed? Yeah, no, Dark Thunder using the up B super well.
Now up tilt, up air, my good mash. Dark Thunder has a crazy mash.
Always has to mix after getting down. Get that stuff off me.
Yeah, true. But Longo with the lead needs to take this game somehow. He can punish that way better. The down air probably want another miss input, because the up B from Bowser is so punishable.
166%.
The down B from Bowser actually
and
trading.
that should be the kill. Yeah, that's good recognition from Longo, going for the instant up air, because Dark Thunder just before immediately mashed out of it.
And now Longo wants to hold on to the stock as long as possible. The up B once again not punished by Longo. Back air finding a spot right now. What is he doing with that gyro? Dark Thunder.
Is he instantly Z-dropping and
No, that
aerial
was really weird. I think he was crawling. Bowser is crawl,
Yeah.
So crawling with the gyro was probably making the animation happen. But as we speak, Dark Thunder just completely picked up the pace.
I thought
made
the gyro was coming out. I had my eyes on the gyro.
Made things even again, and now even with a lead, 87% on Longo, nothing is working out for him right now. One side B that was another missing point, and Dark Thunder with the instant down smash. That was so crazy.
You are not allowed to make such mistakes against a player of Dark Thunder's caliber. You're not allowed to do these mistakes.
Good fairs
Need to
there.
carry him off stage now.
Not quite committing to the advantage state, but the up air, not quite killing. But probably not if I'm being honest.
I mean, we just had it before. Robin GG was Tariq. It's so unfortunate that these players have to meet so early. This is another potential grand finals in the
Definitely.
losers round 2, and let's see who, advances to the next round.
But yeah,
It's all
Longo
the side Bs, by the way. Oh my
trading.
god.
This move's trading. I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Longo needs some sort of gyro thing happening right now.
Yeah.
Good
Oh.
roll. Very, very good awareness.
Good
Longo,
recognition.
he has
Good
amazing
recognition.
neutral game, but he just needs to pick up the advantage a bit more. That's a good grab. This
Okay.
is where it starts. No up air.
Oh,
Seth
and
trying
he-
to go for fair.
Okay,
Good
Longo
fair.
is confident right now. Confident.
Overshooting there. Very smart.
Shielding all of these very dangerous and very fast options from Dark Thunder right now. Oh, and these percentages are building up. Barely not hitting the forward air. Longo shaking his head because he knew that would have set up such a great situation.
Excellent
He died out. What?
kills. Oh, there was sus the eye again.
He died out. No.
Very unfortunate. Longo, pick it up.
It's so unfortunate because you see there's all of this greatness that Longo has right now. He has so many good situations, but he can't.
He's
like
not capitalizing.
there's something's missing. Just a little bit is missing.
But
Just
we
a little bit.
cannot forget about Dark Thunder's composure. This guy is completely nuts. He's just keeping his cool
No.
all the time.
Terminator.
Such a Terminator. He
Yeah.
really is a Terminator.
Yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
so smart
Stone
and
cold
so
killer.
stark, and he's stone cold. It's the perfect word to say it. He's just keeping his composure. He just doesn't give a damn, and that's what it makes him such a great of a player.
Also, up air into backhand. That combos that looked well. And Longo does not get to read on the recovery, but
No,
you
not
have to admit one thing: covering this recovery is hard.
Yeah.
If it's below the stage,
It's really
hard.
hard. There's the gyro, not getting many out of it.
Oh, the
F
jab.
tilt. It was F tilt.
Yeah.
But F tilt is
No,
a cool
I
good
mean,
thing.
like, it-
okay,
it-
it is a
it's almost
jab.
like
It's
a
basically a jab. Yeah, I agree.
Let's call it like a left hook.
Left hook. Okay, yeah, so Longo once again with the lead, just like in game 2, but he needs to find these stocks a bit more early because Dark Thunder is inevitably going to find
Very
some
good
early.
position. He has to.
Good down air.
Gets it finally.
The hitbox is so huge there, but Dark Thunder instantly ready to pick that back up. Longo, good recovery there. Try to land against Bowser. It's really hard.
I swear I've never seen a player with like at least like top 3 like Dark Thunder's gotta be
Up
top 3
smash.
when it just comes to the ground game. You know?
Yes. This is
Like-
also where Bowser excels, right?
Yeah, he's just walking around the stage menacingly and very menacingly while doing it.
Now it's kind of even right now, just as it is always between those
Oh.
two. And
Does he get his,
Uh-oh.
he double jump read?
oh, the
no.
misspaced Fab Smash, long
That's
go.
what-
Something is missing. That's exactly what
Yeah.
you're saying. He's not playing on 100%. You can definitely tell that he is still with his head in that
Yeah,
Nox
yeah,
Umbra set.
yeah,
And he
that's-
better picks it up together because the time is shrinking. Down there. Back there, not quite connecting.
And
No,
it-
Dark Thunder with the lead again.
It really is sad to see because when you look at the neutral, this is really
This
even.
must be it.
Both of these players can take it,
Good
absolutely. But if
Good
you
up
miss
smash.
something, yeah, good stuff from Longo. If you miss these crucial situations, Dark Thunder will capitalize, and that's why he's up 2-0 right now. You are not allowed to miss these type of situations.
You can't at all. And
No.
Longo is still in this gyro wrong direction. Once again, something must be wrong with this guy's controller or his ability to
just-
perform right
oh
now.
my
He's just having mistake after mistake, and Dark Thunder having nothing of it. He's
How
just
did he
going
find
in.
this? How did he find
Another
this?
drop gyro combo there. So unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh my god, the up tilts are coming out in full force.
The F
he
smash
tried to
Dark
read-
Thunder is just trying to close this out in
Instant parry
most
too?
dominating fashion.
Oh my god. That's where Dark Thunder is the scariest.
Yeah, he's
That's
like,
where he's the scariest. I don't
oh,
want to
the-
be in
the
Longo's
flame
skin
breath.
right
Very
now.
scary, very scary right now.
Yeah. Oh my god. He gets the up air. It's looking really close right now. And once again grabs the gyro. What can Longo do right now? Dark Thunder too. Everything can kill now.
Yeah,
it's
so
dangerous.
close. Back
That's
and
a
it's
kill
going
too
to
or
kill
no?
it. Maybe even the wrong DI
What's
again.
the DI? What's
That
going
was
on?
very
Longo? No.
weird. Longo, the worst way to go out of a tournament like this way.
Oh my
Started
gosh.
in winner's side, going
Being up
0-2.
Being up 2-0, one game away.
That
No,
must
like
hurt.
one stock away from winners finals, and then losing 5 in a row, 6 in a row actually. Oh my god, 6 in a
Oh
row.
my god, that must hurt. But oh my god, yeah, it's the worst way to go out in the top 8. You hate to see
You
it,
hate
but
to
Dark
see it.
Thunder also such a strong contender here for almost everything. I wouldn't
Yeah,
be surprised if he still wins this with the loosest
Oh
run
my-
of his life.
That's such a good losers run. No, Dark Thunder you can't count out, but he has to face Tarek next, and we saw what happened yesterday.
Yeah, that's a rematch that you did not want in the
You
tournament.
do not want to miss this too, of course. And
But actually, if I'm seeing the bracket right now, I think this is already top 4, or is it?
yeah, I feel like
So-
this is top 4. So,
our job is done here.
yeah, that was our last set, actually, and yeah.
Well, I think we're going to the break. We're going to a small break.
Yeah.
Please stay here. Go nowhere. Maybe grab some food or grab some drinks. But stay on the stream because
Yeah.
things are going to get crazy.
Grab a snack, be comfortable because these games are only getting hotter from here on out. Stay tuned for more Arcadia Top 8. That's it from me. My name is Vision.
My name is Young Egi. It was very fun.
Yeah,
Thank you for the
Good vlog.
opportunity.
thanks for the commentating. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed it and stay tuned.
Ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else, welcome back to Arcadia Smash 2. We are here with the top 4 of this amazing stacked event, and top 8 so far has not disappointed. How have you been experiencing
I've been
this top 8
absolutely
so far?
loving top 8. It's kind of Germany's finest facing off against some invaders in
Yes.
some interesting matchups. The return of the content creator as well in
Oh,
True
yes.
4, Tarek with the new character. So there's a lot of events happening in the top 8. And we're going to be your cast for the final part of the bracket, which is going to be top 4. In winners finals, we have currently Noxumbra versus True 4. And in losers semifinals, we have Tariq versus Dark Thunder.
And these are like all amazing players. We've seen already what these players can do, and these two on your screen right now, this is the winners bracket. Nox Summer with an amazing and exceptionally close reverse 3-0 on Longo to make it to this point, and Trufor with an actually quite dominant performance against Tariq, who looked absolutely unstoppable yesterday, but seems to have lost a little bit of his momentum. We're going right into the game as well. Let's get it here. Winners finals, Noxumbra from France, one of the invaders here, and Trufor, of course, a very well-known content creator, and from Germany as well. Of course, we have 0-0 here between these two. There we go. So we're starting off fresh in this one.
Yeah, a thing that really boggles the mind at this point is both of these characters have a lot of range, but Schultz's range and pressure he can apply with them is so much more well-rounded, so much more versatile. Well, Noxumbra is mostly stuck with these horizontal or purely vertical lines, and that can kind of flash. Of course, the projectiles from Richter are really good at setting up those angles, and they can be used to stuff something out. But if you have a big sword like Shulk and the speed art, it's going to be really difficult to get a position in to throw those items. And Noxumbra instantly on the hinge, almost getting KO'd off the upper blast zone with the up air from Shulk, but it's not going to be enough. 90% on Noxumbra already, and Trufor looking quite strong.
This is incredibly scary. If you're Noxumbra, you have a little bit of variance on your aerials, right? You can angle them here and there, but it's in terms of hitboxes, Trufor surely has the advantage in terms of raw coverage, but range is surely in Noxumbra's favor. But if you're off stage and Trufor comes charging at you with that jump Monado, that is scary times, as well as the smash Monado right now online for Trufor if you get clipped. But Noxumbra protecting himself with that cross, returning back to stage while he recovers in silence. That's just very serene, no disturbance from Trufor whatsoever. So he comes back to stage there with that cross, good up B as well to get a little pressure. And now Trufor has to find that kill because Noxumbra slowly but surely is making that damage back.
You see a lot of these back airs from Shul kind of contesting in the same range that Noxumbra wants, but if he throws out an item and he is in the speed art, that back air actually jumps over the cross and continues into that back air, but the shield Monado barely saving his life there. Noxumbra with the beautiful up air there is going to get some damage of his own and actually exceeding his own damage, 135% for Trufor, and this is going to be scary because, of course, Noxumbra is very good at keeping you at the ledge, does not want you to return on the stage, and Shulk isn't the most amazing character in terms of getting back on the stage, and that forward tilt is going to be the first stock gone for Trufor here. Has some making up to do, is in the smash art, gonna try and find that stock, but Noxumbra actually so slippery.
Has to air dodge, tried to get the tether there, Noxumbra off stage, but the range wasn't enough. Trufor is there for the coverage, so good stuff. Trufor making this one right back. But, comparing this to how it looked at the very start of this match, Noxumbra has really made a little bit of a comeback here, although Trufor is keeping it going right now. Noxumbra, of course, in disadvantage. Richter, not really the best character at all, so Trufor's making the best of it he can here, 77%. And, of course, Noxumbra now back on stage. This is where you want to be. Getting the throw as well. Shield that's going to help Trufor land. Off stage now. Noxumbra, can you make it back? No, you can't. They're far enough for the tether. He was not, so he has to use the up B right there and had not enough range for that as well. Trufor covering everything.
Good position again by Trufor. Actually just trying, I think if he would have tried to get the tether, the hitbox usually prioritizes enemies, so that would have hit Trufor instead of snapping the ledge. So that's very good positioning there from Trufor. Now he is going to wail on this final stock. Buster Art actually coming out for the first time this set so far. And now, again, the Trusted Speed has been doing so much work for Trufor. Again, it overwhelms Noxumbra to the point where he really has to force himself to the ledge. Good backslash there to get back on the stage, dodging the cross here, but Noxumbra kind of struggling to get further hits in that map.
Yeah, and shield has been absolutely crucial here for Trufor. Has used in so many clutch situations, such for example as this one. Noxumbra though gets the slap with the whip. The axe is coming through as well. There's the fire, but Trufor still holds on. Noxumbra not committing to any option. No F smash. Charge when the tether is interrupted. That should be no, the tether actually enough. Noxumbra Max is back. Trufor overcommits. Certainly a good attempt there. A high risk, high reward play from Trufor, but it is not working out quite yet.
Yeah, tried to get very low for that edge guard, but had a stock left, so it is kind of understandable, but still losing your stock that way is kind of a hard way to go. Currently is still in a pretty good position here to damage Truefor or Noxumber and get him off the stage. But you see how slippery Noxumber can be. Tries to get in with these nairs to get something started. He needs some way to make up for this damage deficit. Show in the speed runner is not going to be able to do that. Oh, another great forwarder, and that should be it.
Yes,
oh, barely.
Just barely there. 2-4 with the speed, just running the Richter down. Of course, one of the slower characters in the cast. And if you can get that speed out, you become the fastest character in the game. I believe just barely behind Accelerator from Hero. So
exactly,
absolutely crucial there. And as you said, with that short hop, with the speed hut, you can just barely make it over the cross. So it's an exceptional tool to approach the Richter and punish him for the end lag that he has by throwing these projectiles.
A speed hut usually just disables the other player's neutral. The opponent has to play around the speed art and hitbox shocks from out. And if you have a character who excels in controlling the neutral and getting that space in for himself, that sucks. That super sucks because Sho can just ignore most of it with his speed. And if you throw it across, by the time you are recovering from throwing that cross, he's already in your face.
He's there. It's like a horror movie.
It doesn't even do a lot of damage at that point. It just gives him stage position and throws him off the stage.
And with the weak recovery like Noxumber has with the Richter, right, it's enough to just push him off stage. Although that was fairly close. There goes for the down smash as well. Connects the hit, so that's some good damage for Noxumber to start us off here on Hollow Bastion as well, you know. And that is Noxumber maybe, you know, putting up a Bastion there below that middle platform because that's going to help him out very much so to just keep center stage and work around these, you know, traps that Noxumber is so good at putting up.
Instantly 104% here for Noxumber's favor. And the thing that really this stage allows him is to kind of stay under the platform. As you see, he wants to stay under the platform because landing arrows for sure are going to be a bit more predictable in terms of timing. There's no full hop's going to be happening with that slow frame data. But now we're at the ledge again, and this is where Noxumber really has to struggle against Shoke. Is going to come out on top fine. But the edge guarding is going to be, at one point, the thing that Truefor is going to strike for. We saw it in the first game already. Noxumber tried to recovered well a couple of times, but Truefor is going to slowly make sure that's going to be better.
And the shooter running out there as well. That was so close for the axe connecting at the exact right moment there. Truefor avoiding that just barely. Noxumber still holding the lead here. And as I said, he's put up the fort in the middle of the stage, below that platform, because Truefor wants to approach with those aerials, but cannot do so. That platform, so annoying right now. Noxumber is working around this very, very well, but there's the jump out, the air mobility absolutely huge here for 2-4, coming back with the shield Monado as well, waiting it out is Noxumber, but it's still active as support, and that's going to be the stock. Noxumber is in the lead.
Beautiful double holy water there. Actually stalling the shield, as you said. And the second one, I don't know if that would have truly connected, but it is what happens to happen. And now that up smash, the second hit only at 75, going to be the stock. Instantly smash. Oh, gets the down air in.
No tag.
Okay, he still had the tether. I don't know if he had a double jump, but it should be fine still. And now the pressure from Truefor is truly rising. Once he has the advantageous position over Noxumber, he is going to push it to his fullest potential. Now again,
smash hard. Now active already at 75. That could be enough, although 2-4 is going away from it as Noxumber is playing evasive enough that these hits are not landing here for 2-4 now. From the speed into the jump here, 2-4 is trying to work with any mobility he can get, because this is how you win this matchup. You're not going to win it by range alone. This is where Noxumber shines. The neutral is Noxumber's game, but as soon as you get that advantage going, this is 2-4's time, and that is exactly the case at the ledge. Now Smash Monado on deck here for 2-4 once again, but Noxumber's just holding down the fort once again, gets into the fire, dodges out of it, but Noxumber not quite ready for the punish. 2-4 goes way too low, but actually maxed it back right there. Shield also clutch to stay alive, but he's still stuck at the ledge, gets that freeing hit, and we're back to neutral.
Yeah, that ledge trap from Noxumber almost costing Truefor second stock.
Jumped.
That should be dead. Yeah, no air dodge anymore for Noxumber there, and we're now on his last leg. Despite that great setup there he had at the ledge, kind of slipping out in the end, getting to the ledge, and then Truefor with the excellent edge guard to close out the stock. Ooh, actually the air slash preventing Noxumber from setting up that holy water trap allows Truefor to get back to the stage more safely and more comfortably. Does not have to deal with another one of these Noxumber ledge traps now. The shield Monado is out, 154%. up tilt is going to basically do it, forward tilt. Almost all of Richter's moves are going to kill at this point.
Except for weak spot areas,
Weak spot
apparently.
back here in mid stage. Yeah, I guess so.
All right,
oh,
there
but
you go. Okay,
air
he's
dodge
air
will
dodge.
definitely it.
Yeah, that sometimes just happens. You want to roll from ledge, and the exact frame before you do that, you get hit by that one hit of the holy water, causing you to air dodge. And with the jump out, you're falling like a stone right there. So Truefor's going to lose his stock to that. That has to eat on you just a little bit on that mantle. But we know Truefor, he's going to stay strong in these kind of situations. He's shown it throughout the tournament so far. And now Noxamba off stage as well. Smash will be off, but still in the disadvantage. Noxamba right now has to find his way back to center, is able to do so, and has the advantage now as well. Truefor going into shield very quickly, as to not eat too much damage here, and wants to keep it going with the speed now as well. Noxamba though staying patient, staying defensive, using that quick up via the shield, which is really helping him get rid of these situations. Yeah, just waiting out the smash as well. Smart stuff by Noxamba, but can you really wait out everything? Yes, you can. He's back on stage, and it is his jump now for Truefor.
Yeah, getting off stage here. Good recovery by Noxamba. Scooping a small hitbox there over the ledge that snipes Truefor, not allowing him to interrupt the recovery. And now Noxamba has his key position here, middle of the stage beneath the platform, is in a prime position to just continue waiting on that. But whiffs the grab. It would have been so big because it resets the situation. Now Truefor again at the ledge has to smash Monado. That's a greedy jump and air dodge right there. And that is the forward air with the Smash Monado that is gonna close out game 2.
You can just wait forever and ever off stage. Noxamba, he has a very linear recovery path, so he can just get interrupted basically. At a certain position off stage, there's only one way you can go as Richter, because you have to get to that tether. That up B won't be enough, and Truefor can just stay there, cover everything, smash out as well, just throw out some forward as getting that down, and has now the 2-0 lead in this set. But I've talked to Noxamba before we got into this top 8, and he's told me he's a best of 5 kind of guy.
Yeah.
He can adapt. He can, mold himself to the other players' playstyle, and we've seen it already against Longo here in the winners semis. And if anybody can come back from this, it might as well be Noxamba here.
Well, speaking of speaking to the players, I spoke to Truefor before, and he actually said he has very little to no experience against the Belmont. So I'm very impressed that he is able to just snipe out the 2-0 here for now. Did get some good help from other people. But currently sitting in a very comfortable position here. Now the Game 5 Noxamba might be coming out if he makes his comeback. But currently, again, the pressure from Truefor just stays ongoing, and that is gonna be it. Barely not making it back to the stage, and it's a very quick first stock for Truefor there, cementing his lead in this game and set.
Yeah, the game plan really seems to be relatively clear-cut for both of these players. Noxamba wants to play neutral, wants to play safe on stage, and Truefor wants to get Noxamba off stage as quickly as possible so he can get those edge guards, which he's been very successful. That success rate on those edge guards has to be at like 70% or something. Noxamba really struggling to make it back there, and Truefor very effective on these edge guards. Now we can see Truefor actually the one walling Noxamba out here in the first place, but there you can see the range difference here. Noxamba just with that back here with that long whip, getting scooped up by the cross as well, but Shield Dart is here, making this all a little bit safer for Truefor, but getting sniped by that axe. I think this is the first axe connecting today that I see, and the forward tilt is going to scoop up the landing there from Truefor. It's going to get rid of the stock and win an even game once again.
Yeah, that second stock, or Noxamba's second stock, has been very untouched at this point. Has no air, it still has a double jump though, failing just to hit the final hit of the air slash there. If that would have sent him off stage, it would have been sure been it. But Noxamba for now, fairly untouched, fairly in a good position. He's gonna try and stay on the platform again, but Shield Choke is gonna prevent him for that. This is my my bunker right now.
Truefor has played the Uno reverse card right there, doing what Noxamba did to him so many times in this set so far here. Just holding it down below the platform as Noxamba's trying to make his way into there. And now that is indeed the case. Noxamba holds the position. Truefor with the jump has lots of air mobility to potentially get through the shield now as well, to just slowly but surely make his way in there. But the mobility, of course, limited as well. So Truefor having a harder time doing so. Noxamba right now is just chilling in that center stage.
A thing I also noticed is that Noxamba has been throwing these holy waters on the upper platform. Should be an edge guard. Yeah, but that should also be... Oh, he got back just barely. A thing I noticed is that Noxamba is throwing the holy water on the platform there, because I don't think it's an accident, but it could snipe the jump from Show if he decides to go in there. So it's kind of like a barrier he has there going for him.
Yeah, so far, 2-4 has been exceptional once again, like even saving himself with that jump out there to make it back, knowing that he still has that, you know, and it's not on cooldown anything. The micromanagement going on for both of these players, actually. 2-4 with the arts and Noxamba with all these projectors flying around, the confirms that we've seen already from him, but that might be not long for the world because Noxamba's really struggling here on this potentially last winner's side stock here. 2-4's holding this down expertly with a smash out as well, coming down with the dash attack. Good parry. Noxamba brave as no one has ever been here against 2-4. Backslash, back to stage, shield now as well. I think jump is gone if I'm remembering correctly here. That's a good confirm to the X. There's the jump for 2-4 is now back on this 182%. Noxamba just has to connect anything. Does so with the forward and across the whole stage. 2-4 is going to lose that stock.
Yeah, didn't expect it. Probably wanted to drift back forward there to catch him off guard there, but it is going to cost him that stock. Now Noxamba again in a key position on the platform there to keep Trooper out, keep him off stage. That is going to be the Smash Monado down. Jump Monado coming out now. Makes him a bit more tricky to catch in the air, and Speed Monado not actually being used in this situation because the moment he switched it, he's instantly at the ledge again. Noxamba pulling it out, his last stock, trying to make a comeback of it, 115%.
It's doable. This is doable for Noxamba right now. 2-4 off stage. Noxamba has really built up that percentage right now and continues to get that whip out to slap in. The knockback will actually be cancelled out by the cross and the forward tilt, but it is so much damage. The game is now back to even. Noxamba has been struggling. I don't think there's a jump, but the tether is there. 2-4 will come back with that. Misses the edge guard, the crucial edge guard to miss, and Noxamba stays alive in winners finals.
He went so deep because Noxamba has been drifting directly to the stage for most points. But he drifted back actually to dodge that forward air.
Just barely.
Yeah, and even if he didn't make it back, with Speed Monado, Shulk falls so fast that even if they both be at the same time, Shulk is earlier in the blast zone than Richter is.
And the prophecy, slowly but surely, is coming true here for Noxamba. He's, as I said it, you know, he said it to me. He's the comeback guy, you know. He's the adaptation guy.
Yeah.
He's the one who makes this happen. And we're getting there slowly but surely. He has the game under his belt. It has been very, very close. Yeah, let's not get anything twisted here. 2-4 is still doing an amazing job, but it really feels like that Noxamba is slowly but surely getting into it.
Yeah, the thing that you have to keep in mind still, even though Noxamba says he is best of 5 kind of guy, you have to survive through 2 counter picks from 2-4.
Yes.
The stage counter picks are going to be pretty important, I presume, for Noxamba because they went to Hollow Bastion twice, went pretty well. But now there's no middle platform anymore, and we return to small battlefield. This is where game 1 took place, I believe, and 2-4 actually very convincingly taking that first game from Noxamba. So this should be a good mix-up here, and Noxamba has to kind of stay in that corner if he still wants that platform to protect him from Shulk.
Yep, good start though from the Richter main out of France here at 90%. Now 2-4 has been getting slapped around a bit here for the first few seconds of this game 4. But that does not necessarily mean anything. We've seen how quickly the Richter can die off stage. You get touched once after your jump is gone, and you are gone as well. The air dodge, no tech, but has the jump, has the tether. You will make it back. Looks a little bit scary, but Noxamba knows what he's doing.
I think that Noxamba has also been doing a lot more is these upbeats out of shield. The dagger has been has been used a lot more in these last 2 games, kind of contesting Shulk's landing aerials. At that point, it is going to be a bit of a dangerous situation here for him, but that upbeat constantly resetting the situation has done him a lot of good, and now 2-4 trying to find the finishing hit here on this kind of wounded Noxamba. I'd say he will not particularly get destroyed by 1 hitbox, but 2-4 now the one to watch out at the ledge.
And shield is running out right now. 2-4 finds his way out though on the platform, but what a pickup there from Noxamba on the platform. The up tilt of all things is going to close up this first stock. Has been working on that for quite a while. Noxamba has for sure, as there's at least 150% on 2-4 before that stock has been gone, but now this is Noxamba's opportunity to widen that lead here. At 103% this is certainly possible, although maybe difficult because Session is still on. Last hit attempt from 2-4, but Smash will be off here for 2-4, and Noxamba has some breathing room now.
A thing that I really like about that up tilt is that the upper from Richter auto cancels after like frame 11, before frame 11, and you saw him input an up air, auto cancel it to bait a truther out, and then actually up tilt him for the stock. So there's really good awareness there by Noxamba as he continues his dominating lead actually in the second stock. Now truther in a very bad position, has to dodge the egg.
Now
Axe
cannot make
has
it
the
back.
jump part, and the shield, or the Smash Man out is coming out, is not going to help him get back to the stage. And Trufer, adjusting his glasses, has to focus again. This is such a different game than we saw in game number 1. Noxumba looking so much more confident in the position he is in the hitbox from Shulk he can contest, and the amount of pressure he will let Shulk have on him.
Yeah, this has turned around so quickly here for Noxumba. Adapting ridiculously well, especially on small battlefield here as well, which we have to remember is Truefor's counter pick in terms of stages here. So Noxumba's doing an amazing job so far, keeping this one going. And you said it, these Richter aerials, they're incredibly safe. So Noxumba's really been using these to wall out Truefor. But what Noxumba has really not been able to do before is he now doing very successfully. Good pickup though from Truefor to get that up smash going, but it is 69% here on Shulk already. Noxumba has 2 stocks to play with.
And now Noxumba getting a bit too greedy with this up beast. We saw 2 of them already in this stock alone, missing and being punished by Trufer. Is not actually going to make it back, and a great stock by Trufer here. I don't think he even got touched that stock, and now we're both at last stock. Despite Noxumba's very strong first impression this game, Trufer has managed to bring it back due to a couple of greedy decisions by Noxumba, and those decisions are continuing in this last stock. Another big great edge situation here for Truefor. He's kind of flubbing it at that point. Does not get edge guard. Up E1, hitting that down tilt, notoriously difficult to punish. But Truefor with the Shulk up B managed to make it happen. And now both players at all literal equal percents are going to try and find which one is going to go off stage first, because these two's ledge trapping has been insane.
After all of this, Noxumba has to fight hard once again here to secure or to keep in winner's side here to get us to a game 5. Good confirm into the up air. Another one will connect. The shield is there for Truefor not to die, but still the damage keeps piling up. Noxumba now holding a very small lead, but how long does that really last? I always skip a beat as soon as Noxumba throws himself off stage like that. That is so dangerous, but he knows what he's doing. He knows his limits, and Truefor so far has been quite good at exploiting these, but Noxumba is holding it down. The up air is coming through though. There's the smash out, the down air. Noxumba actually wins that trade for some reason. Smash out now to confirm. Tried here for Noxumba off stage now. That is so dangerous. Both players got incredibly low. Noxumba goes too far, and Truefor will make this set 3-1 and move on to Grand Finals winner side. Noxumba still in losers, not yet out, but great performance from Truefor.
That was actually reverse free stock that last game.
Yeah.
That was such an insane play. You saw Noxumba being quite upset about that. I can imagine that, throwing a lead away like that.
Yeah.
Especially due to how some of his decisions kind of went too far with the up Bs. Like, he did 3-4 up Bs very, very high against Shulk, a character who can just whack you off stage again. You don't have your jump at that point. You have the air dodge tether. And you've seen that Truefor is very capable of denying you that position.
Yeah.
Denying you your ledge with these forward airs, with these nairs. So it's kind of throwing himself in that position, and Truefor correctly capitalizing on that. But I don't think Noxumba will let it all go. I think he's still in losers bracket. He's still shown what he can do. So maybe a second attempt will bring the full best of 5 potential out. But for now, we seem to go into the next match, and it's a loser semifinals. So it's going to be Tariq versus Dark Thunder.
Exactly. Short overview here over the bracket. As you can see, Truefor has made his way to Grand Finals right there in the winner's side. Very comfortable spot to be, you have to say. Noxumba, of course, in losers finals, still very close to a potential redemption arc here for the French player who is still alive in this tournament. But now we're getting to 2 German players, 2 German heavyweights here in Tariq and Dark Thunder. Tariq, of course, as we've seen with the Kazuya Mishima, and Dark Thunder, of course, with that Fiat Bowser, an absolute menace.
Yeah. Speaking of menace, there is a record between these 2 players because, of course, Dark Thunder has a record against German players. The record is actually 5-0 in Dark Thunder's favor. The thing is,
that tends to happen against Dark Thunder.
That tends to happen. The thing is, that record consists of kind of old results from 2020 and Greninja. So there are 2 mix-ups here. The time difference is pretty big, and the character difference is pretty big. If Tariq manages to win this one, this will be his first set win against Dark Thunder, but a 5-0 is still a 5-0. It is only data. You never know what's going to happen, but Dark Thunder has a very strong performance historically against Tarek.
And this is an interesting tidbit, right? Because you would imagine Greninja versus Bowser sounds absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible for Bowser. That being said, for Bowser, right?
Yeah.
Because that frog is so mobile and he can confirm on you for literal ages. You should not be able to win this. But this is the record that Dark Thunder has in general. He wins things he shouldn't.
Yeah.
And he does so in dominant fashion as well. It's not close.
No.
He just does it. He runs over people. But of course, as you said, Tarek now switching up his playstyle as well, going for the Kazuya Mishima.
Yeah.
And will now attempt, now, of course, Dark Thunder now combo food for this character as well, and will attempt to get these combos here on Dark Thunder. Let's state it here for losers semi-finals. Tarek versus Dark Thunder, and we're starting a Hollow Bastion, a stage that we've seen quite often here so far.
Yeah, this is one of the more popular stages, it seems to be, for these players. And Dark Thunder against Tarek has been going. It's going to start off right now. And the thing that Dark Thunder really does well, and I talked about it yesterday as well, is that Dark Thunder tries to get in your head. He tries to play into your fears as a player, as a character, and then Bowser being able to capitalize on those fears very hard is a great match. But invincibility has no fear.
You do not have to fear if you can't get hit.
Yeah, that's kind of the interesting mismatch you see already there. Dark Thunder is just waiting on him and not letting anything out.
Yeah.
Tries to go for the shield break. The Rage Drive is going to be online for Tariq.
Okay, go slow there. Yeah, you can do that with Kazuya. The Rage Drive does not matter because you're getting slapped by two big feet right there. Tarek losing his first stock. Even the weight of Kazuya Mishima cannot help him out for this strong back air. Across the whole stage, this stock goes. And now Dark Thunder is holding the lead. And as you said, you know, Dark Thunder, one of the most menacing players in the country, in Europe, I even would argue. This guy is so difficult to deal with, not because he runs you over, but because he's putting that fear into your heart, as you said. And he's one of the most calm players as well. He's not even looking differently when he does it, although that is a great spike there from Tarek with that neutral air to get that stock off. But still, 93% is the payoff here for Dark Thunder.
Okay, now we get a first taste of combos from Kazuya. Actually whiffing it instantly, that's surprising.
Yeah.
A thing that I saw Dark Thunder do is that he tries to stay on the upper platform around like 20-40%. Maybe to just avoid these combos by Kazuya. You do not want to start something with him if it's not needed. But right now it seems that he is getting a bit more confident once he gets to the ledge. Again, it's
fist.
Big fist. Oh, tries to go off stage actually. Okay.
Yeah, Dark Thunder, once again, the menacing presence there. Goes for the down B, grounded there. That surely should have gone to ledge. There's a lot of end lag if you don't let it go to ledge there, if you don't cancel that end lag. So there's another forward tilt. The Fist of Fury there coming through from Dark Thunder. It's not going to take the stock quite yet. There's the weight coming in. The Rage Drive. It's going to put some more damage here on Dark Thunder, but will not kill, as it is not the empowered one. But the command grab is putting in work for Tarek. 122% Dark Thunder as well. And these two heavyweights are going at each other. You can see the percents climbing. Rage is here for them as well. The knockback will be absolutely insane. The up has a lot of end lag, but Dark Thunder cannot get the height in time. And Tarek actually turns it around and takes the stock first. Alright, there's the swipe.
Yeah, it's just a trade-off. Just a trade-off.
Alright, so after all of that excitement, we have an even game once again. The percents don't really matter. The stocks do, though. The last stocks are here for both of these players. And now it's Kazuya combo time here. Tarek getting that 77% in mere seconds. But Dark Thunder with a jab block of all things with Bowser there into the down smash. But that is the electric kick buff into the up smash, and that's going to be enough. Tarek with the first game.
I actually want to make a small correction. I said that Tariq has never won a set against Dark Thunder. He actually did earlier this weekend.
Oh, that is true.
He was the one that put Dark Thunder in the losers bracket.
It's not even in the databases.
No, it's so fresh. It's not even in the database.
Right.
But he did so convincingly with a 3-0. This is looking already a lot better than what I saw at that point. But Tarek actually having that first set against Dark Thunder is a good start. However, we saw how Dark Thunder started out. There were a couple of overcommitments there with the down B especially. The fear is still there. Tariq died at some incredibly early percentages for Kazuya. Like that backer at 110 across stage. That's early. That's very early. So you just got your Rage Drive and you're already gone. We're going to go back to Hollow Bastion. Dark Thunder doesn't think the stage is what the problem is. So maybe the second game will allow him to truly show how to counter this matchup or to approach this matchup.
Yeah, I don't think so either. So far, this has really been more of the players, getting in each other's head than anything. The stages hasn't really been playing a lot of a role. Sometimes you can camp under these platforms quite well, but this has not really been at the forefront of each player's playstyle so far. Although now off stage, the Flame Breath do some work, trying to go for the 2-frame, but the scoop up with the Bowser Bomb, they come in and clutch for some good damage, 130% now for Dark Thunder, gets stunned into the ground, gets stripped, gets electric and got fisted, but the up smash will barely miss. Dark Thunder, the eyeing out, the eyeing in this time around, and the rising wings there from Tarek will take the first stock. But that first stock of Tarek is not long for the world either. 146, the rage drive is gone as well, so no extra damage for Tarek. There's the up air, and we're back to even once again.
Yeah, actually avoiding the grab from Bowser by his invincibility. Such a great use of that by Tariq, avoiding that narrow situation. Now Dark Thunder in a bit of a blind spot with the Flame Breath being countered. Does not get the proper move there. I think he went for the crouch cancel punch, which also stuns, but sadly was not able to get it out. And now Tariq kind of flubbers. Here we have a lot of areas on Bowser's shield, a very dangerous play to make. Here is another electric gun fist, and there is no follow-up this time. It seems that Turk is kind of being afraid to follow it up.
Dropping it a little bit, although not dropping this one as he gets the up smash afterwards. So once again, securing the stock lead, but there is that back air from Dark Thunder. Fresh as well, goes out so far and gets the forward air towards the side and evens it out back again. But consistently, Tarek has been the one taking the stocks first. Dark Thunder has to turn this around right now to secure this game and stay competitive in this set, because 2-0 is never where you want to be in a best of 5. That reverse 3-0 is looking more unlikely if that happens. Tarek, though, keeping it going with Electric Confist into a second one, into the up B, and that is the game. Tarek 2-0.
Oh, what an impressive, amazing comeback combo, to say the least. Instantly
ridiculous.
It was almost a 0 to death, I believe. It's just applying so much pressure, so much situations where Bowser has to deal with, and he doesn't really have the options to deal with that. He has a frame for air dodge, very easy to combo for most characters, and not a fast get out of Joe option. So he's kind of getting stuck in those combos, and that's kind of a thing maybe of the smaller stage like Hollow Bastion. That is not going to work out.
This has been the choice, as you said, from Dark Thunder as well. He's not really changed up the stages any. So we might have to look at a bigger stage here for Dark Thunder, although they might be banned. That's also a possibility.
That could be a possibility.
We're getting one of the larger stages. All right, so we're getting colors here. And as per our evaluation, I would certainly agree with that pick for Dark Thunder here. But we're putting on the purple suit here for Tarek as well. So it's looking quite dapper right now. And let's see if the gameplay is looking the same. So far it is 61% of that combo. But now it is Dark Thunder who's holding Tarek hostage at the ledge.
A thing that you also have to note is that this is also arguably one of Kazuya's best stages due to an extremely flat middle platform, very large open stage there, which is something Kazuya thrives on. Is going to get a lot of damage though, but the movement, or at least the amount of movement that is possible on the stage should maybe counteract that. Now Dark Thunder again, second ledge trap in a row being successful. Try again with the frame rate. High recovery from Tarek, not going to get punished, is having the rage drive on deck, but it will not kill by a long shot at this point.
Not yet, not on Kalos either. Although the damage is not coming through at 100%, this might actually kill. That's a lot of rage. Not talking about the rage drive, but the rage as in the Smash Bros mechanic on Tarek. Gets the trip, gets another electric Godfist, tries to go for the up B, but will miss it. So Dark Thunder still alive, but has eaten so much damage. Max rage now on Dark Thunder as well. 170% dodges away from the laser, going high this time around as well to dodge him. And there's the fist from Dark Thunder. The forward shield will take the stock, but Dark Thunder, you have to run away now. Take that safe damage, get your flame breath. Nice B reverse on that one as well. 21% dash that comes through from Tarek. You're almost getting the stock, and the back air will take it. The high recovery this time around not working out for Dark Thunder.
Hey, Dark Thunder instantly starting with the forward to get him to the ledge. And the point where Tarek seems to be struggling against the Dark Thunder Bowser.
Tech roll though. So slow.
It's so slow.
It's so bad.
But to be fair, as Kazuya, you don't have the exact frame data to do with, except if he's like rolling behind you at that point.
Right, yeah, but still, I mean, there's so much time to react, although Tarek now eating a lot of percent here. already, and we cannot forget, Tarek is up 2-0 here. Dark Thunder has to take this. It's looking alright. There's a reflect on the flame. I believe that's the rage drive. 88% in 2 hits, more or less here for Dark Thunder. Gets the grab, back throw off stage here. Good position for Dark Thunder. Is letting that flame breath rip. The 2-frame will miss with that down tilt. That is good weight, but it goes through him just barely, so that the side B will not connect. No Bowser bomb here for Dark Thunder. The laser coming through for extra damage for Tarek here as well. Max rage on that Kazuya Mishima. Just chilling there, but there's the long-lasting hitbox of the side tilt here for Dark Thunder to take that stock off. And with 102%, he's looking quite alright. But there's the electrical gut fist into the up smash. I am lying through my teeth right here. This is once again back to even.
He is not looking fine at this point. And again, Dark Thunder Flame Breath from Bowser is going to instantly apply some pressure for him. Starting the percentages here, but now at a dangerous position and Ace Kazuya. So it's like he needs one interaction, especially against a character like Bowser. Okay, this is going to be the start of it.
The electric drop fist. It continues. It begins. But Tarek, he drops it. But he makes the percentage differential back. Oh, that's electric drop fist out of the flame with. Gets it into the up air. It's keeping it chill for now. Gets another one into the up B. And that is it. 3-0 for Tarek against Dark Thunder as he falls in the losers bracket, and Tarek is moving on to losers finals to face off against Noxtumber for a spot in Grands.
This is actually the second time he has beaten him today without even dropping a game against Dark Thunder. The demon of Germany, as he's still being called.
Yeah.
Not dropping a game against him in 2 sets is very impressive. It looked kind of scary in the beginning, but Tarek regained his composure. And again, all he needs is one opening. We saw that in the last stock in Game 3. He got one opening, and he just demolished him for it.
Right, and as threatening as Dark Thunder is with that Bowser, the same goes for Kazuya as well, and Tarek on that particular character as well, because as you said, you need that one opening, and you have to play with that fear. If you get hit once, that might be your stock, right?
Yep.
It doesn't matter at what percent you are. It doesn't matter in what position you are. If you're on stage, off stage, on platforms, it does not matter. If you get touched, you might be dead, and that entirely depends on the execution from Tarek. It doesn't depend on you. You cannot do anything. You're at the complete mercy of Tarek.
You're at his mercy. Like, there are some characters that potentially can abuse invincibility to get through it. Bowser's not one of them. So that he is gonna, yes, potentially. But we're gonna see Tarek face off against Noxumbra. Now, the thing that Kazuya kind of can struggle with is approaching an opponent with large area of effect moves, like a large hitbox, a large projectile, or something. He does
Sounds like that the character that we're seeing has kind of both of it.
Right? He does have, and that's a big thing. He does have the reflector kick. One of the strongest reflectors in the game, and that could send the cross back at him. And
not only the cross.
no, but the cross most particularly, because that's the one that's primarily going to be played in the neutral. And of course, Noxumbra will probably be able to shield it, but the thing is, you lose the cross at that point. You're not going to get any advantage out of that if Tarek is consistent with reflecting that projectile. Then the aerials are going to be a big part. Of course, Kazuya still has the invincible crouch dash. So there's a lot of potential for Kazuya to do really well in this matchup, but we've seen that Noxumbra is a very, very tricky player to get in on, and a very tricky player to actually pin down if he's in the right position.
Yeah, and as long as, the mobility on Kazuya is one of the weaker points of that particular character. And Noxumbra might not be on the fastest character as well, but with those backdashes into aerials, like back airs, just keep that space between Kazuya and the Richter. That is certainly you have to feel like the game plan here for Noxumbra. We're going to a fairly small stage here for a losers finals. Let's see who can make it to Grands here, and who's gonna get that rematch against True 4. I think both of these players have fallen to True 4 in the winner side in this top 8. So this is redemption opportunity for both of them. Who wants it more is the question, as we get the electric god fist, but a quick up B from Noxumbra, saving him from that situation.
Yeah, both of these players are potentially having their own run back against True 4. The small battlefield is, of course, the very neutral starting position to do that.
Right.
But currently, Noxumbra, very effective at keeping Kazuya out, is able to run in though, but instantly gets back, does not follow up on the electric god fist. And now
the platform. That is
tricky
smart there
position.
into the up tilt, up air, very good stuff. Noxamba is so precise with those aerials. They might be thin, but if you have an eagle eye like Noxamba has, it does not matter. Now the fire comes down as well. Down tilt as a quick burst option. There's another one, scoops it up with a dash tag, drags him towards the ledge, and this is where Noxamba shines now. Those ledge traps from Victor, if you've ever played online, you know how difficult that is. There's a rage dive into the ground for some good damage,
Yeah.
and that is the jump gone. Noxamba gets the tether, the maximum range on that, gets Electro Godfist though into the up B, so Tarek will not drop this edge guard, although Noxamba did his damnedest to do so.
And then the one slip up you make at that point is going to be the end of you. Good follow-up there by Tarek. Is going to continue that on the platform. Not really getting anything off of it. Richter escaping quickly with that dagger up B. Going to try and add more percentages. Has to race drive. So this is the point where you do not want to interact with Kazuya anymore. There is the reflector of the cross. Still, you do not want to interact with this angry, glowing man. Just try to keep him out at this point, because it will probably not kill, but send him in a situation where he has to force an edge situation or ledge situation.
Oh, there's an interesting movement between these two players right now. The waveman on the platform, I'm not even sure who of them it was who did that. I believe it was Tarek. Scoops him up with the rage drive, and that is the stock gone twice over. Tarek in the lead here in this first game, but we cannot count out Noxamba just yet, 130%. And good confirm, there it is. The dash deck though only coming through, putting Tarek towards the side. Noxamba not capitalizing on the turning cross either. You have to remember that reflector is only for on stage when you can throw out those normals, those grounded ones. That is reflective from the Kazuya, so Tarek can do nothing against it.
Yeah, what we're gonna do?
What are you gonna do, approach me?
There's no reason
Oh,
for
God.
Noxamba to engage, and he's wisely making that decision. But now is trying to engage twice, and 100% for that, for trying to engage Kazuya.
There's a reflector on the holy water there as well. Tarek throwing that out for good measure. Noxamba's not gonna get hit by that, so he's gonna take his sweet time here to get the approach. Gets the grab, loaded mix-up here from Noxamba, securing advantage stage, and that is so important. The scoop onto the neutral air as well. That's some good damage, but 50% on the Kazuya, that is not enough, especially if you're getting kicked in the face, and that absolutely disgusting angle is going to take the first game for Tarek.
Yeah, that angle is absolutely infuriating to play against
so
again.
brutal.
Yeah, you just get sent down there, and I know Tarek said it's one of his favorite moves
Might
in
as
the
well
game.
be a spike.
Yeah,
Like, that might as well be a spike.
It basically is a spike against characters like that. It just goodbye. You're done. And even like in a percentage of 80, it's basically the same angle as that command throw he has, which sends you backward and also like a downwards vertical angle.
But like Kazuya as a character is just brutal. Like not only the launching angles, but the animations. As you said, this input throw, which just kicks you in the back of the head. Oh my god, I love the character for it. It's absolute. It's great.
Yeah. He's
The
very
violence.
true to his game.
Yes, I love it. But Noxamba's not loving it right now. Surely is struggling a little bit here. But going to Battlefield, this is Noxamba's counterpick. I am excited to see what it's going to do with that top platform. I guess it makes up B safer. That might be the thing.
Yeah.
Yep, we're seeing it right there.
You can just cancel it out of there. Okay, gets in there in no follow-up there. Shielding instantly to avoid any further damage. Noxamba playing very fearfully, actually. This might be what Tarek wants. Oh, he wants to get the uncrouch punch. But he doesn't quite get it. And that is going to allow Noxamba to escape. Is going to chase him down, though. Tarek absolutely set on demolishing this Richter. Oh, a bit too late with the up smash. Again, Noxamba surviving by the skin of his teeth there.
Yeah, and below the platforms, Noxamba's actually quite safe. Tarek, having to approach with this slow character, it's not easy. Kind of throwing that holy water in the wrong direction, though it does not matter, as Noxamba immediately connects an aerial in the other direction there. There's the Ranger, so goes straight through everything and gets the slam into the ground, once again securing that lead. Noxamba, after all that work, you're down once again, although has Tarek in disadvantage runner, gets the fire into the up smash. Good stuff from Noxamba. It's going to keep that even.
Yeah, sometimes Kazuya just completely ignores everything you are doing to get out of a situation and get his own hit in. And especially that crouch dash rage drive has so much invincibility, so much armor that is super obnoxious to deal with as a character who relies on active hitboxes to keep his opponent out. It is going to snipe the Axo due to the laser, a lot of end leg, and keeps you in the air. But not anything more of that now. 80%, 98. Rage Drive soon will be active. and it will not kill. But if he gets one more combo, this should be a very clean stock for him. He's going to start something. Don't think he has the position here. Gets back though. Good backup for Noxumbra.
Off stage, so scary here for both these players actually, as Tarek gets clipped by the fire, gets clipped once again. The fire is just there. It waits. Good backdash for Noxumbra, aware of the option here, although the laser there is going to make it a little bit easier. The back air will not kill. That Kazuya is just living forever and ever. And with the up B and the jump there as well saved, Tarek will make it back to ledge, but will not make it back to stage. As Noxumbra connects another move, there is the input throw for an absolutely disgusting angle. And Noxumbra's not even attempting a recovery right there. He knows that you cannot really do anything against this. At that point, Richter's not going to offer you the distance that you need.
Maybe the tether would have worked, but I don't. Noxumbra just, as you said, he didn't even try to recover from that. Now instantly getting stuck another combo. 63%, 83%. Kazuya's damage output is absolutely insane. And Noxumbra has not been able to match it for the most part.
He's panicking a little bit right now with these up Bs. Alright, this one is successfully connecting. It is lucky for Noxumbra that the punish has not really been connecting here. Not sure where that holy water went though. I thought Noxumbra had it, but no, it's just straight gone. Slams into the gun once again. Not the powered up version of it, so Noxumbra stays alive, has to cross out for some extra protection as well, but it's not going to matter. Gets sniped by another laser, a third laser will miss, but Noxumbra 162% will throw out the cross once again. No invincibility. Tarek not even concerned right now, gets another backhand. The snipe with the laser. If that's not a cool end screen, I don't know what is. The second gang goes to Tarek as well.
Beautiful snipe there by Tarek, getting Noxumbra in the exact position he wanted to. Of course, Noxumbra offstage is not very mobile in general, but it is still a very tricky projectile to hit. You kind of have to preemptively throw it in the direction you think he is going. So good stuff by Tarek. And you see, again, Noxumbra can try his hardest to get him out of there, try his hardest to just keep wailing on him. But if Tarek gets in at one point with an invincibility, or even just with a move like a landing aerial, you're gonna eat like 80%, and then you have, as Richter, to start all over again with the damage buildup, with the positioning you're in the stage, on the stage. And it is super hard to match up with Kazuya.
It really is. And Noxumbra right now is going back to battlefield here. Is trying his best once again. We talked about Noxumbra. He's calling himself the comeback king potentially here, you know. And he's made a good point so far, but not in this particular set, because Tarek has those edge guards down to a T right now. No fault in this man's play at the moment. It's a little bit off percent here, but sure, he'll take that over his stock any day.
Okay, now Noxumbra trying to find something to catch Tarek off guard with. Another laser as an answer to the axe. It only worked once. Oh, and this is something big for Tarek.
He gets electric god fisted, he gets scooped up, he gets juggled. Tarek a little bit too late on that punish, so the axe comes through. Lovely read on that air dodge. Noxumbra connects it and makes the stock back, but 77% against the Kazuya. That is bad. That is really bad, but the tag comes through. Good stuff from Noxumbra just barely before the up smash connects. That might have been a little bit of a fault of Tarek there as well, but now Noxumbra has Tarek on the ropes here as well. He's just keeping up the pressure as well. You should against a slow character like the Kazuya. Can Noxumbra make this one back? He has to air dodge through, and once again with those angled aerials, you cannot land on the platform. You're not safe there.
Getting saved by the tag, and now Tarek trying to find another opening. Noxumbra doing a really good job at catching him there, but that throw again is going to be the end of it. Whiffing one grab to end it all. And now Noxumbra, at his potential final stock in the tournament, has to do something about his ever-approaching and dangerous Kazuya. Has to find a way to consistently get him out of there, keep him out of his burst range. But that obviously is not going to help. There no punish from Tarek, though.
Man, you have to imagine that the Richter would be used to dealing with devils, but this one is a completely different one here. That Kazuya right here, Tarek, the devil right now, has kind of taken the title from Dark Thunder in this particular tournament, at least. Exceptional play here, the fear that he puts in. The back throw is strong, but it's not strong enough, not at all here for Noxumbra to take that stock. I think fourth was actually stronger, so Noxumbra might look for that at 157%. But those lasers, in particular, this game has been putting in so much work for Tarek. Just getting on the damage once again. As soon as he sees Noxumbra move, he still has a laser.
Yeah, for a projectile, it has a surprising amount of knockback at 0%, kind of resetting you to a situation. And on Battlefield, you see him instantly slam on those platforms. Good down tilt there by Noxumbra, reading the neutral get him and punishing that accordingly. Oh, but it's Tarek's turn now. is going to force Noxumbra to the ledge, and Noxumbra isn't retreating. Oh, that's
God.
a bit too greedy there. De-eyes it up just to avoid the collision with the big platform there. Now again at the ledge, 100%. Oh, no Rage Drive there, or just Devil's Door coming through from Kazuya.
Yeah, and you see, Noxumbra is trying to wall out Tarek with those grounded, the forward tilt there and the other moves, but the laser is coming through every single time as soon as Noxumbra throwing out the move. Although right now, Noxumbra is doing some good damage towards Tarek, but there needs to be more gets the grab. It's not going to be an input though, because he's missed the window for it, but it is still very strong here, puts a lot of percent on Noxumbra. No reflector in the air though, so Tarek cannot reflect it, just only send it back. There's a reflector though, and it reads the air dodge as well, gets the up at this 3-0. Noxumbra is out at 3rd place. Congratulations for Noxumbra for that placement. Exceptional performance, but Tarek is the one who gets the rematch against True4 in Grand Finals.
Yeah, and the reset is, or Noxumbra actually showing that at the end he could consistently keep him out, but then again, that one slip up is something you don't need. And that dash back for the air dodge read was beautiful. So good stuff to Noxumbra for getting 3rd place and Tarek for moving on into Grand Finals. Now he has to win 2 sets against True4 to win the tournament. And the last time they met, which was the winners semifinals, it was a 3-1 for True4. So it wasn't. It wasn't
as clear cut.
It wasn't as clear cut. It was like very good from True4's part, and I assumed he's gonna go in very happy, very very confident. There is still a potential for the Greninja. Tarek says that the Greninja comes out when either Kazuya doesn't work or the matchup is just horrible.
Right.
I don't know how this matchup in particular would play out in Tarek's mind, how bad he sees this matchup. But if it doesn't work, there is a potential chance for the Greninja. That will be the first time he got out in this tournament, because he's been only going Kazuya so far.
He's only been doing the Kazuya, and it has been working out quite well for him, although I would argue that maybe at least for like the first or the second game, he should potentially try to go for the Greninja. Usually if you go for your, at this point secondary, at least in this tournament, in the later games, you put yourself in a do or die situation, which you do not necessarily want. So if I were to ever expect the Greninja, it would be right here from Tarek.
Just maybe to try and get it one game going or something,
Exactly,
or see how that turns out. Like you have potentially 2 sets if you do it well, but it's also in True4's part, actually. He can just try to see what works against Kazuya in game 1 or Greninja, switch it up in set 2. There is a lot of potential here for both players to really close out the set, but currently True4 is looking like the more favorable player in this rematch, actually.
100%. Like what we've seen from True4, not only against Tarek, but in general in this top 8 and throughout the tournament yesterday as well. This guy's been putting in so much work, so much consistency as well. The way that he deals with these matchups, and in particular, specifically the matchups in this top 8, where he has a lot of characters that are relatively weak off stage.
Yes.
And he's so good, so consistent. I said it earlier. So consistent at getting these edge guards by various means. Smash art, speed art, jump art, whatever comes to your mind, True4 has done it.
Yeah, and especially against Noxumbra, we saw that he's willing to go very deep for that, even costing him a game at that point. But he is willing to go very deep with those edge guards in order to not allow his opponent to return to the stage. Kazuya, another one of these characters with kind of a gimpable recovery, has a double jump and an up B, but that's they're not really suitable for traveling horizontal distance. The side B eats your up B if you use that, so it's not really. You kind of have to commit to one path or the other. And if Shock interrupts you at that point, that is going to be kind of game for you at that point if you are low enough. And that forward, of course, doesn't send at the most fortunate angle
that
for
is
that.
Very lightly put, yes.
Yeah.
That is for sure. I mean, Tarek has consistently looked for these high recoveries with the Kazuya, at least as soon as the jump is gone.
Yeah.
If the jump is gone, Tarek has usually been going for an early up B and then trying to find a way afterwards somehow with an air dodge or laser or something. But I would say like about 90% of the time that has not really worked out. True4 has been there every single time, even though the forward air that he's gone for might not have killed. It forced Tarek into another up B. which then just repeats the process until it actually kills.
Sometimes
right?
it just
You're stuck in a time warp.
like I'm the person that's saying this, playing my doubles team. Repetition and continually harassing an opponent is much better than instantly killing him. And it's sometimes better because
it's mental damage too.
it's mental. I was about to say, every time you whack him off stage again, there's another potential chance for him to mess up. If you're confident you're not messing up, then constantly allowing him to make mistakes or force him in a situation where he can make a mistake is so good to punish him at that one moment you need him to. Both players seem to be getting ready, though. Of course, is going to be the grand finals. It's going to be True4 from the winner's side, having an amazing run so far, beating amazing players like Tariq, for example, and Noxumbra in the winners finals. And Tariq now on his second attempt to get True4 down into the reset with him and potentially to take the set
Looking
as well.
for that redemption right now is Tag. There is the fist bump, ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else. We're gearing up. The game is starting. You see the flash. You see the characters. It is grand finals time of RCADIA Smash 2 here. This is for a grand total of a prize pot of 2,000 euros. And for the RCADIA trophy, I've seen this thing. It's beautiful. And both players want to hoist that here. And True4 is in the better position so far, but Tariq with renewed energy here. The redemption arc might start now.
Okay, and we instantly see the kind of game Shook wants to play. It's going to be a bit more close than he probably wants to, but he mostly wants to play this like mid-range defensive game against Kazuya. That's like very hard for him to properly get into with these long-range aerials, and especially with the field on that is going to be a spike. Good. A B there by Tariq to properly get back to the stage and both get back to the stage and True4 off his back. True4 at the ledge at 98%. It is Town and City, so he will kill a lot earlier off the side blast zones than most stages.
Yeah, very quick switch to the shield out there from 2-4. Good stuff to get out of that situation. But the back air, you didn't even see the hit. It's so quick. Like, oh my god, Tariq gets the back end off the platform 2-4. A little bit too aggressive, maybe a little bit too greedy to get to continue that advantage stage, not resetting that situation. Tariq capitalizing on it, and at 77%, it's not looking too bad here so far. But we have to remember that smash shot, it's there, and the DI is not on point for Tariq either. The combination of that is resulting in Tariq getting his stock taken off once again. But there it is, the down throw into the electrical godprince surely does some good damage, but it's not yet killing anything because the shield that is always there to get True4 out of that situation.
No.
Another one though.
Has to eat an electric god fist.
Down smash. Oh, no down smash.
No, he's just gonna try and get the neutral, I guess.
Yeah, sad. I mean, I would love to see a down smash. Just slam him back into the depths of hell. I would love to see that. There's the gates of hell though, as he gets the command input throw. And with that knockback, with that disgusting angle, it's going to take it off the side, especially on Town and City as well, although the jump is gone. Tariq once again going high.
Ooh.
Look at that, 2-4 is sending to the heavens and sending Tariq there to stay there, getting that second stock off as well. And this is how you equalize a game here in Grand Finals as well. Another shield out, but what a pickup from Tariq as well to just get the damage going. But the speed out, look at this. 2-4 juggling the Kazuya right now. Tariq can't really find an answer, going for the spike as well. But the stall makes it back just barely as well with that air slash. There's another command input throw, and with the smash Monado on deck as well, it has so much knockback. There's the jump, it makes it back. Can Tariq finish this? He cannot yet.
Yeah, he's gonna try and slowly regain his Monados. Almost all of them are on the cooldown. Uh-oh. Speed is gonna be the one that is gonna get him back to stage. Smash Monado and Buster still on the cooldown. But the down tilt is not gonna matter against Kazuya there. 133% on True4. Looking very dangerously low against Kazuya, but now but not a forward there.
And with the jump out, True4 does it, turns it around. Tariq, he was so close, but the shield keeping himself, and then True4 flips the switch, gets the jump, and then just chains him across the whole stage, off stage, and off into the blast zone once again. This is quite literally escorting that Kazuya into blast zones right now.
Yeah.
Top blast zone, top left, doesn't matter, no problem, we do that. It's a service at this point, right?
Yeah.
2-4 delivering an excellent escort service right now.
And the thing is, you can't really do anything about it. You saw at the kill screen that Tariq tried to B. That's basically his best move to get out of such situations. But it is kind of slow. I believe it's like frame 15, so it is not that fast. And then Trufer just being committed with those aerials. And if you get caught in one of those trains, it's going to be very difficult to get out. You need to have something fast, and Trufer was fast enough for Tariq to lose that stock. Now in game number 2, we're going to return to Town and City. The stage is not the problem. Oh, okay, very deep situation here from Trufer.
It's sometimes very difficult to discern if that was the double jump or the upbeat sometimes.
Yeah.
But Tariq saving that jump, even though he's air dodged off safe, there's no problem. The vertical height on that recovery, especially in addition to the double jump, makes no problem for Tariq to find his way back. The weight jacket is off as well. Kazuya exposing that trade bod to get some damage in here, and look at that trip as well. Electric Godfist, Tariq not even committing to any option, knowing that Trufer would go into the smash shots. So now we are reaching the second layer of this particular matchup. There's the saved double jump from Tariq, making this more safe. I don't know why he went for that up B there. It didn't work out as well because the forward smash is coming through here from 2-4, but does not quite kill yet. Kazuya across the whole stage will live and has the rage drive still here to potentially get it, but there's the forward tilt, just kicks him off.
Now Trufer with the forward throw is not going to be enough. There is a Smash Monado live. Oh, it actually whiffs that second forward there on the landing down there from Tariq. Very, very close call there for him. Now 133% Trufer has to find a way to quickly get rid of the stock. The rage drive is over, but still Kazuya has rage as well, and that will make his kills a lot scarier. Good parry again from Tariq. He's been parrying a lot of these choke arrows like the back air and now the forward smash, so you get in on it and usually punishing it with a grab and an electric god fist. But that is such a good thing to learn about this matchup as Tariq with the Kazuya.
They would have taken the stock as well, but, you know, might as well parry it there, you know, if you have nothing better to do at that point. Tariq, though, securing himself in the lead and widening it as well, just waiting out. Good footstool, buying more time, but there's the back end. The smash was still there for a quick second, and 2-4 making it count. So 53% the lead, but against the Kazuya, that is a lead much more magnifying than you would initially think of here. 90% now on 2-4 after a few hits as well. One of those forward tilts or something along those lines might actually do it here for Tariq and secure him that one stock that he's so looking for. But so far 2-4 is playing that spacing game with the Buster as well. Look at that, 50% just like that.
There's some, the show can also match some incredible damage output from Kazuya. And now the Smash Monado is here. Gonna instantly be disabled. Don't think it was already at that point. And Tariq kind of finding that opening kill is at 65%, so rage drive will not be coming in until a couple of hits. Has to do it with a raw confirm. He's gonna try looking for that backer or the dash attack. Surprisingly, those are gonna be the two options. I don't know if there's gonna be an electric up smash attempt. I don't think he's in the percent range, but you also see the electric up B at this percentage be the killing factor. Up smash coming through from Trufer, almost equalizing it, and there it is, 102% on Tariq. Now has the rage drive, big factor, tries to instantly pull it off.
Yeah. All right, there's the forward tilt that just immediately turns around and reads the roll here from 2-4. Auto turn might have felt there a little bit, but it's not quite as crisp as with the other fighting game characters here for Kazuya. So there's some input needed here from Tariq, and doing so very well. The rage drop is still there, so potential for massive damage. Gets the throw into the electric godfist. Rage dive still safe, and there's the electric godfist on the shield art right there. He's gonna get chained by that. You have to get rid of it if you want to escape. And there's the rage drive, and that is going to be the game. Tariq turns it around in a quick fashion and gets a game on the board.
Usually you see the shield Monado saving a Shulk's life. This one ruined his life.
Oh, yes.
He ruined the last stock for him because getting stuck in those electric chains is so hard to get out of. You kind of have to accept, okay, I'm either going to take the damage or I'm just going to try and get out, and that may result in even more damage. So it's kind of a risky instantly have to weigh off against yourself.
Right.
Did not get the correct options there, did not get out completely, and ended up losing that last stock to the rage drive. Currently a 1-1, and Tariq showing that the Kazuya is not completely out, despite Trufer walling him out very well for the majority of the game.
I don't know if you've seen this earlier when the first set happened between Tarek and True4. They had a little bit of a hand warmer as well, and True4 went into shield, and then Tarek chained like 10 electrical contests on him. I don't think it was shown on stream, but it was very fun to watch, and they had a grand old time. But then it appeared in an actual game, and I don't think True4 found it any more funny than anymore, right? And this is still going on right now. Not going into shield then, because, as I said, we're reaching this kind of layering right now of these choices here between the players. Although the bridges are, of course, still correct, and even getting the back hit of the backslash, that is some good damage.
Avoiding that down tilt with the Dragon Fist.
Jump
now can not return to the stage due to the downer from KAZIA. Great option for Tarek, catching him off guard and closing out the first stock. Now the Smash Monado coming through from True4 is not going to be enough to close out the stock. Almost getting it, but the great stall by Tarek with the laser, saving his life there. And True4 now has to find another way to close out this stock. He has to do it fast because Tarek is already continuing, bashing his second one.
Yep, and that is the shield quickly out there for True4, this time electing to go for it. Saves him from impending doom, but not yet equalizing the stock count. True4 still has to work a little bit harder on this one at 27%. Tarek still has good chances of living, especially with the speed art. Doesn't really have much knockback there with the back air. Is fast, sure, but will it kill? No. This forward tilt will though, as Tarek loses his stock, and thus the rage drive as well, which surely would have secured the second stock. Gets the gates of hell though, very far down though, but the jump out of course will be enough, just barely holding on here for that stock. 160%. You get touched, you die. And that is what exactly happened with that up B here. Tarek taking a clean one-stock lead here in game 3, potentially going up in game count here. This is looking quite likely.
Okay, now Tarek with a string of his or True4 with a string of his own. It's going to be interrupted by the electric office. Another interruption for Tarek, not allowing True4 to get something started. All these crouch dashes are going to be so hard to deal with. You see that he is constantly abusing the invincibility to get through some of Shulk's aerials. They are very big, but if you get through them, it should be able to, it is punishable by a lot of moves. Now True4 has him at the ledge.
Yeah, trying to go for a little bit of a spike right there, of course, knowing that Tarek had to burn the double jump there. Was trying to, didn't work, and air dodged once again, trying for another spike. This is just returning the cycle right now, but there is the smash shot. He slams him into the ground once again with that throw, trying to follow up with anything, but the additional knockback that you get from smash shot prevents him from doing so. So True4 actually capitalizing on that. Gates of hell once again. Is there a jump out? No, it is not, but he does not need it. It is enough with the height there. I don't think the speeder does anything to the height of RP, so it was enough in any case. Tarek needs to connect another hit. He still has 2 stocks to do so, but True4, he can play it out if he wants to. He's not yet out of this, but at 150, you have to imagine it's very close for that to be the case, and it is indeed Tarek securing the second game, going to match point for this first set of Grand Finals.
Yeah, and suddenly this is looking a whole lot more difficult for True4 right now, getting the 3-1 in the winners semifinals, but now already 2 games down. There is still a reset, and there could be potential for him to just try and lay it off low for now and see what he can get away with. But Town City seems to be very good for Tarek to get in, and with those close blast zones to the side, that back air, that dash attack, the up B not particularly, but some moves will just kill incredibly early. We're gonna go to Hollow Bastion though, a bit of a change up here. And the first thing that happens is that dash attack gets invincibility free.
Yes, because everything has to have invincibility on KAZIA. And that is exactly what Tarek is making very, very expert use of throughout this set and throughout the top 8. So we love to see all of that. It has been equaled out though, as the Buster Art has come out for True4 here, dealing a lot of damage. Basically, you know, the Buster Art makes the Shulk basically a fast KAZIA in terms of damage output.
Basically at that point, a fast KAZIA with a big sword.
Although of course it is temporary, so Tarek will still hold that, gets the shield out, connects the Upsmash afterwards, gets another stun on the ground, he just stuns him to hell and back, and gets another Upsmash to finish that stock. He was in shield out and he couldn't get out of it, and it still continues right now on the platform as well, with a nice air dodge there on the ground. He gets out of it, but this is looking like Tarek has momentum to hell and back.
Kazuya's damage output is just so nutty. So much damage coming in from one last interaction. Already 51%. Tries to go for the down smash, not particularly with the shield break at that point, but just to pressure the shield a lot more. Now Smash Ronaldo live is not going to happen again. Great parry by Tariq. These backers from Shulk have been parried almost all of the time. And that makes that walling approach from Tariq or from Trufer so much harder to get out of, or so much harder to pull off.
Yeah, it's a fairly difficult timing as well. There's a lot of delay. There's another parry into the rage drive and driven into the ground. Trufor gets, as he gets the second stock taken off. Now with the jump tries to go out. Tariq once again going high, has the double jump saved. So a nice air dodge to get back to the ledge. Maximum distance on that recovery. Tariq knowing this character in and out. 130% now. Good backer for Trufor to connect right there. Sending him off. Mixing up the timing there once again. No downer to connect another smash. Monado has been getting ready in the meantime though. It's gonna deal low shield damage, but you have to be careful of those at this point as well. Gates of Hell from Tariq will get Trufor off stage, but nothing comes of it.
Okay, good attempt by Tariq here to get the stun going, but the forwarder deep off stage is going to get Trufor his first stock of this match. This is looking kind of grim though. We see that Tariq is looking for a way to close this out. Is going to get
the panic shield.
Yeah, the panic shield instantly coming out as soon as the God Fist is coming through.
And it's fair, right? It at least delays your death, and you have the opportunity to mix up Tariq there and to have him mess up as well. But the shield takes a long time to recharge, so Tariq wants to make use of that, goes for those forward tilts, which are very effective with that disgusting angle and the great knockback as well. 120%. This light frame choke, he will get absolutely blasted if that connects, but with the jump art there, carrying Tariq towards the side, now has the smash as well, gets the forward air. That didn't kill, but it does because there's no double jump, so Tariq doesn't have the distance. So Trufor with another one of those edge guards has a chance here to get to game 5, but no, this is going to be the reset. Tariq makes it work, and we're going to go to the true finals between Trufor and Tariq.
The thing I was about to say is that he only needs one more Electric God Fist in order to close it up, because that connects it up B. But a raw B will also do it. That's fair enough.
That's,
it is all about It's not the highest ceiling in the game. But that means Tariq is currently in the reset territory. That means that there's another RPS, another potential for game 1 to be in Tariq's favor and continue to snowball.
Right.
Trufor has to recollect himself. He's been kind of struggling to continue his set game plan.
Oh,
no
pause
instantly gonna go back to Town and City, as we saw in game number 1 and 2.
There is no pause. We are not taking any pause whatsoever. Trufor is like, all right, maybe I've gotten a reset right here, but I'm still confident. I don't need no breaks. I will still straight forward. And Tariq, I guess, has all the momentum at the moment anyway, so he might as well go straight back into it. We're on Town and City once again, which Trufor has found very nice edge guards in, and these escorts towards the blast zone right there. So it might work out for Trufor here, but Tariq has shown that he can work with this. No shield art as well. The up smash comes through. Up B potential here for Tariq, but Trufor coming down with a hitbox, interrupting that just in time.
Now Trufor in a bit of a pickle. Gets on the scoop with the up B. Tariq closing out that first stock very quickly. How much you answer to? 48% is on the end of the world. Oh, but he's getting dragged into the blast zone. He's going to be fine, but that double jump has to be cut out. Only has the up B. It should be a free edge guard.
What a stall!
Actually gets back with the stall from the laser.
And that was so smart from Tariq right there. He's not gone for many stalls off stage with those lasers.
Yeah.
So going for that, the electric God Fist as well. Shield is there though for Trufor to keep him off that, but getting rid of that pressure on the platform is so crucial here for Tariq to get back to stage. Dash check as well. The snipe with the laser. Will another gun come through? No, it's going to be the down air committed there from Tariq. Will not connect the Trufor. Maneuvering around it and gets the smash art forward there as well to close out the stock, but he's taken 98% for it.
Yeah, and that means another electric God Fist into an up B or even an up smash are going to be enough. Is going to try to get something going, but misses it. Rage Drive now adding almost 30% to the counter with the Buster Arc. Okay, Trufor coming back to the stage now. 150. Yeah, another one that should be it. Great armor through the down tilt. Then again, that has been happening a lot, and Trufor has trouble adjusting to the amount of privilege Kazuya can have with these moves. Yeah, he just goes right through.
He does.
He has the upper hand in most of these situations.
I agree with you. There is so much move privilege here on that Kazuya. I agree. Very interesting tidbit there for at the ledge there with that rage drive there. You can kind of direct where it goes, similar to the Bowser side B. And so Tutor was actually trying to get Tarek off stage to drag it down to that hell with him, but Tarek was steering back as well, knowing that that could be a possibility and knowing that on stage would kill anyway. So that is something small, which potentially could have a big impact, but both players are ready for it, which is very, very cool to see. And now what he's ready for is that edgeguard. True 4 is executing that perfectly, waiting for Tarek to exhaust all his resources, getting dragged down into the ground now as well. Tarek going so deep, he will make it back, doesn't get the tech though, and now he he props him up, he saves him, I believe.
Oh, he wanted the Nair spike, but he didn't got the correct hitbox, and this means that Tarek gets another shot, or Trooper gets another shot to make it back with 140% is a very difficult one, and just reads the jump in with the speed Monado, being him into the upper blast zone and taking game 1 fairly convincingly still.
The strength of the speed art is that you can cross up at your leisure. But for you to cross up, you have to cross first.
You have to go
and
over him,
Tarek was ready for that, going for that up B, slapping him towards the heavens right there and getting that first game. So Tarek continuing with his momentum and keeping this one going with Kazuya here against True4's Shulk. I don't think True4 has a secondary.
No.
I don't think he needs one necessarily. But if there were ever a time to bring it out, it would be now. True4 though, as expected, sticking with the Shulk here. And so I think this is what we're going to see all to the end here.
Yeah, the only thing that might be a thing is that at Smash World Tour, I believe, the regional finals, there was a Roy from True4 coming
Oh, really?
through. But I don't know if he's going to pull him out. If he's going to pull him out, no, this would have been the moment, but he is going to stick with the Shulk, and currently 99% on Tarek instantly. Oh, but rolls back from the side B. That is super punishable, especially when you have Smash Monado, but he is going to let him off the hook there. Now, True4 still untouched. Is going to get the first conversion there, but 36% is not the end of the world. Smash or Shield are doing a lot of work for True4 there.
Yeah, cannot go quite as low right now. I think the jump was still on cooldown there, so True4 biding his time, waiting for a good opening and for a risk-free opening. Most foremost right here. Will not get it there with the down air. Tarek actually going quite ham on True4 off stage. Now with the Buster here, with the Smash Art, that could be dangerous. Look at the distance that the dash attack sent. And with the up B, Tarek catching True4, jumping back to stage. That speed means nothing if you're getting clipped by those wings, you know.
Okay, another attempt for True4 to get off stage. Tarek so slippery with his recoveries, waits it out. The Smash Monado is no more, so there is still some potential to be gimped here, but it's not as bad. Get back to center stage, and Kazuya, of course, being one of the heaviest characters in this game, could still survive a couple of aerials, in particular for their neutral air. Try and get something going before he goes out. No rage drive on board this stock, but has the Nair and the wrong DI there from True4. It's going to send him, or from Tarek, is going to send him into the blast zone. And now both players at an almost equal footing, I'd say, especially with the Buster art from True4. But he has trouble finding a hit to connect the damage.
That really depends on how far True4 can go with these Buster Arts. These are really what is keeping on the damage. Sure, right, the speed is fine and all that. It's not going to be much damage, though. You can drag Tarek off stage, but True4 has been really faltering in terms of edge guards. I've praised him for it in the first set between these two, but lately he's not been getting as many in terms of success rate here on Tarek. Still has as many opportunities as we saw right there, but he's elected to go a little bit of a safer route here. But that route ain't safe because you're getting elected, get God-fisted right now. The shield will provide some of that safety that True4 is looking for, but Tarek, if we just keep that advantage stage going, you're not getting out of this just because you're going into shield.
Okay, now neutral situation for both players. Could potentially lose their stock with a Smash Monado or a Rage Drive. Good ledge grab there from True4. Not really getting anything out of it. And there goes the Smash Monado. Jump Monado actually putting in more work off stage than Smash Monado has for this particular matchup.
Yeah. What I'm seeing right now is first and foremost a good stock take from Tarek right there with that up the other shield. Once again calling True4 out for trying to cross him up, but True4 gets it right back with a good back air right there. but Trufor has not been committing as much to these options, and thus he has not been as successful. It really feels like that Trufor is maybe employing a little bit of too much safety right here. You know, with that trump, he got the trump, but then he went back to stage. Why not go for back air? He got the trump, he had the smash up, everything was ready, and he didn't commit.
Nope.
So I really feel like Trufor has to get that confidence back here. Tarek, sure, he has gotten like four games in a row now. And that is difficult to deal with. But Trufor, we've seen how clean he can be. He can do this still.
Oh, okay, gets him off stage. Very far. High recovery from Tarek here. Catches the down air with the up air. Tries to get another one in, but barely misses out on that. 87%, 96% on Tarek's last stock here. Trufor still looking kind of healthy. Smash Monado is out. Instantly getting switched off again.
Okay, forward tilt there, very strong. Tarek very far off stage, and once again going for a high recovery, and Trufor once again just going back, maybe a little bit scared of the rage drive right now. He gets Electric Godfist into the back at 78%. Rage drive is still there. If that shield runs out, you're in mortal danger, Trufor. And he is right now. He only quote unquote gets the jab. It's still a lot of damage, but Tarek is waiting. There it is, an attempt on the rage drive, and he loses it. So Trufor weathers the storm for now, at least, but at 105%, one Electric Godfist will take your stock. The up B potentially will do that as well for you, and it will indeed. Tarek gets it again as Trufor is trying to cross up and secures the second game, and with 5 games in a row now, is on the verge of taking RCADIA Smash 2 in a reset against a player who has been dominating that matchup in winner semis.
But the jump callouts coming in clutch for Tarek here, actually managing to snipe out these last stock situations constantly this set. Tarek, as you said, up 2-0 in position to take this tournament. Gotta return to a small battlefield to see how this is gonna turn out, but Tariq looking very good with this momentum. That's a very strong first stock, and doesn't get the jump Monado, but the buster Monado. Big misinput from Trufor there.
That was 5 seconds.
Yes.
That was as much as the time that the announcer needs to announce the game, and your first stock is gone. Tarek out of the gate, swinging, and continues it as well. You're stunned, you're done for, you're grounded. Trufor is getting slammed around. The crowd's going absolutely wild. I can hear it in the next room. There's a 5-meter thick door between us, but it doesn't matter. Tarek is putting on his show right now, and it continues still into the back air. He goes to snipe with the laser. Another one attempted. It will miss. But Tarek, the menacing presence on stage right now. He's still waiting for it. Tarek with the parry as well. Tries to go for something that misses it. Trufor is going back, getting the stage control. But at this point, this game is so far gone. Trufor, he has to play so immaculate to make this one back.
Yeah, currently we're running a marathon, and Trufor just hops in an hour late. He has a lot of catching up to do. 138% on the second stock. To be fair, Shoke is one of those characters against Kazuya that can make that happen. Gets the first stock relatively early with the Smash Monado. Now Trufor, getting caught out for the jump in the speed Monado. Such a big flaw there in the play from Trufor.
Okay, the Electric Godfist not true there, not getting the correct input, so the actually Shield Monado will get Trufor on that situation, but Tarek is looking so good here. He's at 5%, he has 2 stocks, Trufor at 60 with only 1. The Buster, he has to make it work, he can't, as the high kick comes through, the high forward tilt. Tarek getting juggled just a little bit, but the approaches are so scary. He goes for dash takes, he gets the parry, he gets the Electric Godfist, the shield is there, but that will run out at some point, and then it is on cooldown as it is right now. Can Tarek capitalize on that timer as he can potentially escort it? Trufor goes very low and manages to take the stock potentially. The air dodge saves it. Smash art is here though for Trufor. A very double-edged sword indeed, as if Tarek touches him once in that time, he will lose the tournament. There is the gates of hell. Slapping him down, going for the down there. Trufor makes his way past, but Tarek's keeping up the pressure. Trufor is making it work somehow. He's staying alive. I don't know how he does it, but he's going for it. Oh my god, the rage drive will be missed. Okay, shield.
Okay, gets the aerial version of that.
Slowing down, the shield is running out though. Tarek off stage. Okay, he gets slapped. Good stuff to Trufor, but he has to put in so much more safe work. The up air not quite yet. 158%. You have to feel like Tarek. One hit will be enough. He's
Oh, he's
struggling
afraid.
He gets the up throw. It does not matter. Good DI from 2-4 to stay alive right then. But another one. He's just waiting. He's menacing. He's looking. He's trying to get another grab. He will miss. The up he will miss as well. Lots of enter contact when 2-4 gets an entry. How much can he make of it? This is do or die time for the Schulk main, for the content creator from Germany right here. 2-4, can you keep it up? 178%. Tarek, can you do it? 2-4. How long can you stay alive? I can hear the shots from the other room. There's Shield slowing it down a little bit. Big trip. Oh, Shield is out though. Speed. How much speed do you need? How can you run away from this menace? Tarek. Oh my goodness, he's not getting the kill.
Gets the smash, but not up air though.
Up air, launching super far, Tarek, and back air as well. Smash is out though. So once again, Trufa has to rely 77 on these hitboxes that will not launch the Kazuya far enough. 183, he stays alive, he rolls through. Oh my goodness, that's the up B, that's risky. And there's the up air from below the ledge. And Tarek will win RCADIA Smash 2 with an absolutely amazing comeback. He will host the trophy and he will collect the money, or at least the greatest part of it. Great stuff from Tarek to make it back a 3-0 in the reset. That is what we expected going into this top 8, and he's delivered in the end.
Yeah, a bit of an unfortunate situation there from Trufer. Tried to get the down for Buster into the up B. Probably would have taken the stock. Probably would have taken the game, but barely missing that up B. And then Tarek with the correct punish up air is going to do it. You're at 180, so of course that is going to be the final stock. I don't know who they're cheering for, but
you can hear the chants.
there is a chant going on, so they're very happy about it. I guess the crowd enjoying this amazing grand finals and the reset following soon after. Still commendable placing from Trufer and a commendable last game, honestly. Seeing how far he was behind immediately, and still managed to get it back to game or last hit, last stock in that game. So good stuff for Trufer placing second, but of course Tarek taking home the main trophy for RCADIA Smash 2.
Yeah, this has surely delivered. Like this tournament, the players in it, this top 8, all of it, absolutely great stuff. I want to shout out the people behind the scene. Our streamer guy right there, I see you, my man. He's been doing an amazing job. And there is the audio as well in the other room. You can hear it. We can hear it on our headphones as well.
Yeah.
There's certainly some buzz in the room. And after that performance, that surely is deserved as well. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. And we'll be going over to the rest of the guys and get that trophy going.
Okay, so first off, again, just quick announcement. Just if you sit down, like, let's just rewind the tournament, just rewind the day. First of all, thanks everyone for coming. Thanks everyone for this long weekend. I hope you had a lot of fun as well, and I hope to see you to the next tournament as well. And I really hope you had a great weekend. But first off, I want to hear a big round of applause just for Nice Face for carrying this tournament in Ultimate. Thank you. And of course, over this course of the weekend, it's been a long tournament, as I've told you. And of course, we have a winner. And as you guys know on stream as well, and as you guys know from the last tournament, it's the same guy again. And I want to give a big round of applause again, but this time for Tarek. So give it up for him before I give him the trophy. But because I don't have it right here, but you'll get it eventually in like the next few minutes. You also get like RCADIA stick caps and the whole set. And if you want to, Gonzamod sponsored it for the whole tournament. So let's go! So thank you everyone for tuning in, especially this weekend. And as I told you, we'll probably see you very soon again. Just check our socials. We'll be announcing something very soon.
A little bit of a teaser there from Snederic, and I like it. If RCADIA keeps this one going, I'm excited of what is to come. And yeah, as Snedek said as well, great shout outs to the guys Pantheon. I was kind of going off already, but kind of getting ahead of myself. But it is true. These guys deserve all the praise. They have been putting together something really exciting that the north of Germany has not seen in this magnitude yet. And it's just so amazing.
Yeah, it is so amazing. But if you want to make sure to follow all this amazing stuff, make sure to check out all of Arcadia's social media, their Twitter, their Twitch, follow them. Go to arcadia.de for their website to check out all upcoming events, both for Smash probably, but other games as well. There are a lot of games that Arcadia is hosting tournaments for, so if you're not a Smash guy, but maybe a PUBG guy, for example, there's a lot of stuff coming from Arcadia which has other games involved as well, so make sure to check out their social media. Arcadia.de is their main website, so make sure to check it out to follow all of their events, like this amazing event.
Yeah, this ain't a Smash Center, this is an esports
center.
baby. So we have a lot of stuff going here at Arcadia, and you don't want to miss that announcement that Snedrick just teased. So you want to keep track on that. I guess that's it. That's it. The most amazing tournament this year, I have to say, and I will stick by it, at least that I've experienced. And I've been, it's been an amazing experience for me as a caster. For sure. And it's been long coming, but I've enjoyed casting with you again as well.
Same. It has happened a couple of times online, but it is still kind of different than doing it face to face in person. So yeah, I've been really glad to cast with you. If you don't follow this guy, make sure to follow his Twitter, Schwarzskills.
Follow this guy.
No.
Yes.
He's been putting on some amazing work on the mic this weekend. So if you want to support him, make sure to check him out. Maybe see where he's going next in terms of the mic casting, or maybe some other stuff you're gonna do. Make sure to check him out. He's been doing amazing work this weekend. Yeah,
but of course you want to follow this guy as well, because not only is he an amazing caster, but he also has some hot takes on Meat Brawlers. If you want to get some spicy Meat Brawler content in your Twitter feed, you can definitely go to this guy, because he's gonna be on the ball for that for sure. Also, make sure to follow all the other casters who have been putting in work, especially Young Egi and Vision, who were just in front of us in this top 8, have been casting the first 5 sets, I believe it was. So great shoutouts to them as well. They have been doing an amazing job as well. And I guess that's it, guys. Thank you so much. The greatest shout out goes out to you guys, because you are the community. You make this work. And with you watching, we can continue doing this. And I hope that with the next event that surely has to be coming, we can see you here as well. And that would be the most amazing thing. So for now, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. And we'll be seeing you at the next event. Have a lovely time.